ask you to be citizens.
I ask you to be citizens.
Citizens, not spectators.
Citizens, not spectators.
Citizens, not subjects.
Citizens, not subjects.
Responsible citizens building communities of service and a nation of character.
Responsible citizens building your communities and our nation.
Though our challenges are fearsome, so are our strengths.
Though our challenges are fearsome, so are our strengths.
Americans have ever been a restless, questing, hopeful people.
Ghanaians have ever been a restless, questing, hopeful people.
And we must bring to our task today the vision and will of those who came before us.
And we must bring to our task today the vision and will of those who came before us.
The problem we are having are the leaders. Even me as somebody, I'm saying it publicly that if they can just do mass burial for all our leaders and let we the youth start ruling, you will see that everything will go the way it should go. Our leaders are our problem. I'm telling you, they can come and arrest me. If they should kill me, 1,000 people like me will still stand in this country.
We are going to turn the whole country upside down, one by one.
Well, how will you do it?
Well, we will die and they will bury us. We are going to turn the whole country upside down, one by one.
Well, how will you do it?
Well, we will die and they will bury us.
You know, obiti acquire ni ekita phone. But so for no preaching the ordinary say obi a Bible. Now we also think instrumentalism. When Bisan said you are looking very sexy this morning. I saw them all. You are looking very sexy this morning. You say you too. You know no Sunday. So what panty are you wearing this morning? I saw them all. But I'm not wearing any pant. It was so bad.
Okay, me.
Hey, Dada Pinto. Hey, Dada Pinto. Yeah, caso with Germany.
Oh, namu Germany. Ya bomb yenre ya na mbidri.
Oh, sir.
I me wa fast.
Dada Pinto.
De yonko fie na me church o kwan fast bomb.
Ya feel papa.
Shit.
Nana Kafra. Suwana laisanu. Suwana laisanu. Nana Kafra.
Adama Road. One Lotto kiosk down. National security copy. Save. Over. Live cruiser copy. Live cruiser save. Over. One taxi down. One shop down. National security. AMA copy. Over. 22 people saved now. 652 people lives in danger. Dispatch riders to be on their way. Over. Both food should also be on the way. People are hungry. Hungry mood activated. Over.
To me call school, I can't go see a Bibia, a babuan, and I bought my back.
Suwana laisanu. Nana Kafra.
I Magana, Menina, to me call school, I can't go see a Bibia, a babuan, and I bought my back.
Suwana laisanu. Nana Kafra.
I Magana, Menina, to me call school, I can't go see a Bibia, a babuan, and I bought my back.
Juana light anu. Nana kafra.
Mwa.
All right, good evening and welcome to With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. It's exactly 3:47 p.m. U.S. East Coast. It's definitely 7:47 in Ghana. Thank you very much for tuning in. We are very sorry for the late start of today's show. We encountered a very huge problem. Our guys have been able to solve it, so we sincerely apologize for the late start of today's show. We are live on Loud Silence TV, on Multi TV. We are live on Loud Silence TV on Facebook. We are live in 22 African countries, including Ghana. We are in Africa, Asia, Europe, and the Americas. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. My producers are called the Ghost Team. Tonight, we're back again to discuss Ghana. Today, we will be dealing with Paul Adom Ochre, the crazy hunter. It's got to do with the issue with Tugbe Afedi, the Council of State issue, the refund of the ex gratia amount, and how Paul Adom Ochre yesterday exhibited the biggest form of ignorance and foolishness. Tonight, I will be exposing Paul Adom Ochre for you people to understand why we have been preaching all along that such people are dangerous to our democracy and to our journalism. It's very, very important that such people are exposed for people to know their deliberate act, their deliberate actions to destroy hard-earned reputations. Paul Adom Ochre is an ingrate. Paul Adom Ochre is somebody who is an insect. He's a political insect who has decided to, at the end of the day, tarnish the image of people. Tonight, I'll follow it up with facts. I'll show you pictures. I will show you documents to prove that Paul is an ingrate, somebody who cannot be trusted and somebody who cannot be listened to. Tonight, we'll be delving into such issues to let the world know the kind of person we're dealing with. So, as you can see on our screen, the caption is simple. It's an African proverb, and it says this: no matter how crazy the hunting dog is, no matter how crazy the hunting dog is, the hunting dog may be, it cannot hurt a leopard. It says, no matter how crazy the hunting dog, that is Paul Adom Ochre, may be, it cannot hunt the leopard. Now, it cannot hurt the leopard, excuse me. Tonight, I'll let you understand, or I'll prove to you why the hunting dog, that is Paul Adom Ochre, cannot hurt Tugbe Afedi. I'll give you some pictures. I'll give you some facts. Paul Adom Ochre needs to come out and say these are lies. Tugbe Afedi has come out with a statement to clarify a few things, and also a statement to prove that Paul Adom Ochre lied yesterday on his show. The show is With All Respect Extended Version. We are streaming live from our studios in Washington, D.C. Our main platform is on Loud Silence TV. Search for Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. We are live on YouTube. On YouTube, search for Loud Silence TV on YouTube. With All Due Respect is our official Facebook page on Facebook. Search for With All Due Respect on Facebook. Loud Silence TV on Facebook is also live. We are live on some very important platforms across the world tonight. Ghanaian Citizen TV are picking us live tonight. Joseph Yamin, Honorable Joseph Yamin's page on Facebook, they are also picking us live across the world tonight. We have NDC TV live tonight across the world, cross-posting the show. HopeX TV and radio are also live. Kevin Taylor, my official page on Facebook, we are streaming this show live. Benjamin Wayo Mahama's page on Facebook, they are also picking this feed. 1957 Project is a Facebook page. They are also live tonight. Ghana News Thread. They are also picking this feed on Facebook. 1957 Project are also live tonight on Facebook. TikTok, we are live. You can also follow our videos. We will be coming live very soon on TikTok. Kevin Taylor _WADR on TikTok. You can follow us on TikTok for all the interesting videos, the educative ones that you want to save on your phone. And TikTok name is Kevin Taylor _WADR. We will be live on Fonka Babies. Fonka Babies Facebook page is also blazing. We've got thousands of people joining the Facebook page. So interesting there. Fonka Babies page on Facebook. FONKAR Babies is on Facebook. That's the page. I am the admin on Fonka Baby. We'll be having our first meeting very soon, live meeting, myself on video to talk to all the members of Fonka Babies page. We'll be having our first general meeting. It's so interesting. So if you haven't joined Fonka Babies on Facebook, that is the page. Join Fonka Babies, and then you will know what is actually happening. We don't censor anything there. When you go there, everything is straightforward. The insults are solid, and that is what we want to see. All right, then you bring with me. I'm being the Kevin Koberu to the show. With all due respect, extended version, the free United States, Edinburgh, and you bring Ghana, Facebook, TV, so multi TV, and the main platform. You chat Jumadi Tugu. Your Facebook, so Loud Silence TV or Facebook. Yes, YouTube, Loud Silence TV or YouTube. Your Facebook original, and I say your official page or Facebook and with audio respect page. You bet me follow your home. Sabekanye Bibia Ebeko Jojo Amao. Other platforms so FIR Nadri free area self and then or Facebook almost so Chegu almost for Jumadi no edia to pages so Ghanaian Citizen TV Joseph Yamin Honorable the page FIR NDC TV so FIR Hopex TV and radio also FIR Kevin Taylor Nyanka Sami page or Facebook no Afa Jumadia Echegu 1957 project so Afa Yanadri Ghana News Thread almost so Afa TikTok and Fonka Babies Ebe Fire from Ochina and that so be next week Fonka Babies will be taking over. In fact, if you want to donate to sustain Loud Silence TV on Multi TV, all that you need to do is to donate through our two very reliable lines. In fact, you use MTN Momo. It is there. People have been complaining that they don't want to be charged some Momo amount. So today we are going to introduce to you the new number. As you can see on the screen, and your two numbers, back here Momo and back here Vodafone Cash. And I prefer say majority of the people who want to donate, support this production, support us on TV, use the Vodafone Cash. That is much easier, less charges. And the number on Vodafone Cash is 050 284 7184. Number is 050 284 7184. The number is on the screen, and you can see the name connected to these two numbers Benedict Andor. Vodafone Cash number is 050 284 7184. If you want to donate, you don't want the MTN Momo charges, any those kind of unnecessary charges taxes you can send it through a year Vodafone Cash. You can support this platform. In fact, a few people have reached out to me, say they want to be a year monthly donors. In fact, if you want to be a monthly donor to support or sustain this production, and I said to keep us on TV, all that you have to do is to go to Patreon, Patreon /with audio respect. Patreon /with audio respect. You can be a monthly donor. You can be a $2 donor, a $20 donor, a $10, a $50, a $100 donor. You can be with a platinum group. And I would like to say thank you very much to all the Patreon donors. We really appreciate your effort trying to sustain this production to make sure we still stay afloat. So I really appreciate a year Patreon donors. If you are here for the first time, you want to join the Patreon donors, a Patreon /with audio respect. And I'll be to patreon.com and search for with audio respect on Sabekanye. The picture is there. You see my picture. You can join with your card. You can make it a monthly donation whereby every month, if it is $5, it's going to deduct and send straight to with audio respect to sustain this production. This is an anti-corruption platform. You understand that we are not willing to take money from any politician to stop the movement. So we are here to make you and I support and make sure this revolution actually succeeds. Indeed, this is another platform I will be to my joining to, in fact, donate to support Loud Silence TV. Vodafone Cash, it's on the screen. You can see it at 050 284 7184 050 7184. Vodafone Cash. I prefer that side. So I use Momono still to help sustain this TV. So Momono 055 889 3032. So feel free and donate to support this. This is done through money. It is only money that can sustain this production. With all due respect, all the information we are getting you, the people we are working with, at the end of the day, to sustain the TV for just 30 days is Ghana Sikebno, old Ghana cedis na 400 million, 40,000 Ghana cedis every 30 days. Yes, in dollars is 5,000 Ghana cedis, $5,000 every month. In dollars na $5,000 a month. Go and ask those on TV. And remember, we don't play any ad here. We are still open for advertisement, but companies are scared to put their ads on our TV. We are open for advertisement. If you want our rate card, you can email us or come into our inbox. We will send you the rate card for you to know how much we charge. We need a headline sponsor on this platform. And if you want to be the headline sponsor on With All Due Respect, you know it is not an easy budget we are talking about here. But hey, we are open for negotiations. We are open for discussions. We control the numbers. We have the numbers. We reach the thousands. We reach the numbers. If you put your money in here, you haven't wasted any of your money. In fact, in Ghana, in Africa, no platform has numbers than With All Due Respect. Remember, let me show you this. When you go on YouTube, I'm just going to show you just to YouTube today. These are our numbers in a month. Let me take this off. These are our numbers in a month. Loud Silence TV alone on YouTube. Last month subscription, we got 1,730 people, new people coming on board to be part of the family. We had 557.2 thousand total views last month. We are talking about the number of minutes people watch, 18.6 million. It's not an easy platform, and this is just one platform. This is just the YouTube. We have not come to Facebook. We've not come to With All Due Respect page. We have not come to Facebook Loud Silence TV page. We have not come to our handles. So you need to understand we control the numbers, and this is just the month of May. This is just the month of May, and we'll be updating you how our numbers look. If you're a businessman, if you're an entity that wants your product, your brand to reach the world, this is the platform to put your brand on. Loud Silence TV, With All Due Respect, this particular show, we are looking for headline sponsor. Headline sponsor that will be taking over the show. Your ad will be played in every segment. Every segment you see your ad being played, I will talk about it, and you know for a fact that your product or whatever you are selling will reach millions. This is just me. We are doing 1,730 new subscribers. We did 557.2K. Yes, total views. People who watched just in May, and then minutes watched 18.6 million people came to our YouTube page to watch what is there. It is not an easy task. Remember, we have not monetized any of our platforms. If we decide to monetize, we cannot tell you what you want to hear. We cannot present to you the fact, because monetizing the page comes with a lot of restrictions, and we don't want to be under anybody's restriction. So what we do is we have not monetized any of our pages from Facebook all the way to YouTube. We know that you watching us will make sure this production survives. With All Due Respect, it's an international socio-political platform. Every single individual around the world is interested in it. We are open for business. If you are ready to be a headline sponsor, if you want to also sponsor a segment on this show, we have 4 segments. The first segment is the Hello segment. We can make you sponsor the Hello segment. The second segment is the social media segment. If you want to just come and sponsor the social media segment, there is a rate card for you. The third is pound for pound, which is the solid part of the whole show. And also, if somebody wants to just sponsor the pound for pound, that's the editorial, we have another rate card for that. And also the phone in segment, also the calculation segment, alongside the calculation segment. And so if you want to sponsor, pay for that segment, we are open for business. This an anti-corruption platform. The people are the ones driving this platform. So if you're watching me tonight, it is through your help and able to be move platform way. On Momo, 055-889-3032. On Vodafone Cash, 050-284-7184. Thank you very much, family. Thank you to every single person watching me right now. It's exactly 3:59 p.m. US East Coast. It's definitely 7:59 in Ghana. Enyumbre yebedin komo, enyumbre yebe kansem, enyumbre yebe cheche nyome ema Ghana fo nyina ehu bibia nokre no eda yesi bibia nokre da no wamfa nto wa efrito inti enyumbre de yede nokre no betu bibia da. Let me say hello to a few people na yefa jumadi no enhye so. We are very late inti yempese be waste so much time. Renda Akwele is watching me tonight. Thank you very much, Renda, for being here tonight. A year Mas Babatu is watching, Kevin Taylor in the Ghost team. I can also see a year Enchi Prince live on Loud Silence TV. Abdullah is here. Rukaya Muhammad is on fire. Thank you very much. Ajwa Manyo is my love on Facebook. Thank you very much, Ajwa. Alfred Ichampong is watching Kevin Taylor and the Ghost team tonight across the world. I can also see Della Lydia Irichi is live here. Thank you very much, Lydia. Sylvia Makadi watching me. Edith live here. Renda Akwele live here. I can see Shay watching me. Mona Abdullah is live on Loud Silence TV tonight across the world. We are also seeing Amma McGold here. We are seeing Rukaya live here. Onso Hammond, watching me tonight. Jane Fabrice, I hope I got your name right. watching me tonight across the world. I can also see Frederick watching me, Eric here, Kofi Amono, thank you very much, boss, for the thumbs up. J Speed watching, Kevin Taylor and Ghost Team, Oli Razak is live here, Olivia Bosso, thank you very much for the rose, Olivia. Up Ease is also watching Kevin Taylor and Ghost Team. Ebenezer Amwa is live here. I can also see Maimuna Haji, thank you very much, Maimuna. Good evening. Sylvia is back again. Francis Aidan watching Kevin Taylor and Ghost Team. Ernest is here. Grace is on YouTube. Esther is on YouTube. I can also see Ayemu Barak Suka watching me. Vivian on YouTube. Emmanuel PSA on YouTube. Hope I got your name right. Emmanuel Pessi. I think Emmanuel Pessi watching me. Sadiq live on YouTube. On Facebook, William here. Bingiman is here on Facebook. Ifya Nontre is live on YouTube. I can see Farida Abdul live on Facebook. Randa Akweli Facebook. Lariba on Facebook. So many people watching me across the world today. I would like to say thank you very much for tuning in. It's exactly 4:02 p.m. US East Coast time. Is definitely 8:02 in Ghana. Kwekwana best here 00. The time is 00.00. Jimmy Dread. I we jakura yaba no ne aba ye de dwuma de no behhehye so wa wo hwe me anadwi ende enama edapono so Paul Adom Ochria enra na Sebiu owo Metro TV a ogunu hu anim ase otwantro etu togbe afedi so na ne nyina ne se eye togbe afedi ebeye Council of State member from 2017 to 2020 Sebiu owie ne dwumadie na owofie na eye aban no tamsika twitwire ndie ede se omode bre no 300 and something 40 something thousand say onje Ghana sika titisika almost 4 billion say onje nhye no ho ewo Council of State obeye Nemo was out here as a Council of State took away after the bay from 2017 to 2020 no yet you cabo smibia onya a year incentives be into a catcher buying some sremo sika we de sika subom de na me hon said and chemisa a woman say omon person moje de omonje na me de ma adwene mu no me hu say sika buying ubetum de bibi intimidate the near buying problem mon san for sika no ko na mon fa nye de betu aboa man no boni bia nim Paul Adom Ochria oye dwuma Metro TV sebio ewe intro ene konkonsa ewudie ene krono eba journalism mu wodi mu tintima obo pa captain no endra odi togbe afedi ebetena TV so di na tempo pra no bebusa se ede abone na togbe afedi aye sebio Ghana na yete no eye chinchina ne chin anase eye mra se sebio okoye Council of State na ye mouse kana on pa eye bone ana eno ne the first question I was Ghana ne bia na adwene wo fie no busa no ho se na yesi atogbe aye di na temi togbe yesi wan committee togbe yesi na okotena so sika na wanje no eye embretiana. Is that a crime not to take ex gratia? That is the first question any intelligent rational Ghanaian onim nyansa enye because nefu eno de na manase konkonsani jimienti a obebusa that basic questions you do baby a omani hieska sebio yenye ni pebi mo se sika de bi krampo de sebio omo nkyere omo sa oma ye dwuma omrom tu omo siwo they are not interested abai no fa sika no ye betumi da koma free feeding for omam ama enkorani school duane ye betumi so e da koma eye national service for yentu omka nti sika de betumi na bibi nti dia nti na ebema Ghana ni a wo yire ote Ghana oso onim nyansa wakọ law school we fail be 4 times ultimate pass ebedi di tugbe afedi atem e wo TV so bibi inti ena sofo se o preachi wa sori dem a no so ba tie nim na se no fu gina wa no yi ni ato nchen we nyina eye nsem a yebedi hu nkomo enda na dwi midin e de Kevin Koberu Taylor show we e with all this celebration for unia na unia friend ni asa Kevin Taylor ba momra yembra na ye nyina yembra na yemedwa nsem num na yembe cheche nsem num let's go straight na yenye calculation nsem asisi mama ye remfi sene ekurobia no eye history a ebo ho ban every country a history na ebo ho ban no ene kai omnyoma ma omutum de etumpon e fa adwene ehu the next decision or the next step to take. So I have told you watching me across the world that the calculation or the remembrance episode, every remembrance episode, and I said the reminder episode, and I said yeah, friends, when mama kai TikTok, this remembers me. Inti young remembers TikTok, no. Thank you very much for the VGM award. This remembers me. Inti a remembrance episode, and I said reminder episode, no. And no, debia ye de beshisha so magana for ehu nyoma omurefi na yen kai obia de AC. Momi yenye calculation kakra in sembia nipebi ekaye sebio yerefi. Na calculation no and de na wo ho a me pese me de kiremo. Calculation. Okay. Hey, thank you to the team for Kai bro no calculation no omo kai ya kan twede ko enim nti this is what came in today calculation no mo kai we asem we a oseche mesabo su kai.
Our elders have an adage, and It literally translates, if you cannot carry your load, you do not blame it on your head part. The accounts do say, untimu niema, unfan shawo keshiri. The NDC have shown demonstrably that they cannot bear the administration of the nation, and they and their apologists should cease blaming the previous administration. They should be told that a government is after all elected to solve problems and not to explain it away. Our elders have an adage, and it literally translates, if you cannot carry your load, you do not blame it on your head part. The accounts do say, untimu niema, unfan shawo keshiri. The NDC have shown demonstrably that they cannot bear the administration of the nation, and they and their apologists should cease blaming the previous administration. They should be told that a government is after all elected to solve problems and not to explain it away.
So where Osei Chairman Sabunsu, the whole swami on the Tibrofo, one Kenyan Tibrofo. Free swami hey Kumasi swami I hono yawono I want free I hono sasani dino okuwi ade wo school changing the dino on the osoti brofo chen swami fo nyina swami fo no to abama no monte brofo on the brofo na brofo no ka nyina ne say I ye nana no ka asem say untumi so onyoma memfa nhye okechiri na education nya hwe na de na opeso ka nyina say NDC na ewo so that time na MPP were opposition. Na omunjai mo blame the previous government. Engine tum say ato aba mo na e was say solve problem no. Mo kai say Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ka bibi sa kire Professor Mills, may he so rest in peace. Ekache Professor Mills say, fix it. We didn't elect you to come here and cry. And the MPP are buying way. Question bi obebusa afọ omonkwasi ade bia ho bia NDC na ye yantia. Ede nkwasi ade Akufo-Addo ko bo jantra ko busa say hey Akufo-Addo obo jantra yes obema te sem kuruma say ai ni nyina mahama na ye nti these are the things that sometimes say kai ho na ye ma muti ase say sankofo de bi no mudi anim no say without the respect any politicians nya na nkwasi afọ your politicians omojimi and your politicians omnyam nyansa politicians be one actually they are foolish and no matter what you do they are foolish Kennedy Japan KT Hammond Muntaka Mubarak they are foolish they are there for their stomach. Or say, you can't just say, it is a big can some say, that's the two normal band. You can ask Osei Chairman Sabunsu today about Ghana's economy. Or because the NDC government. Yebabu some said, dear na a year AC because they say an doom sona saba. Okay, so John Mahama or Hono. Ubu some say a year day, ain't and the Ghana is here, Napco for Yeltiomoka. Also, not NDC or they mismanage the economy. Ain't I was say unya butre. Now we analyze the politicians and sana wako jina eye line watu abamomo. Enyom nyina de kind of credit. Majority of them are liars. They are actors. They just need your money to feed themselves. I keep saying this and I'll keep saying this. Without politics, majority of these people we are seeing in our parliament, in our major political parties, they are nobody. Especially Kennedy Japan. Me say without politics, these people are empty truck. They are empty cans. They are just empty trash bins. They know nothing. And even in the politics, they have not contributed anything intellectually, anything that shows to say their ideas can help move this nation. They don't even come to parliament. They don't even come there and sit. Ye be a parliament and kwasiafo na gu abrochire. Ye be a parliament a ye jumo parliament adwene Ghana ho emove Ghana forward no. En kwasiafo ni bi am from MPs list abrochire because ye ni nipa na ya masa chance no. Because we have allowed these people to become some kind of gods. They don't represent anything. Do not be scared of politicians. Without you, they are nobody. And some of them have been in politics for 24 years, 15 years. Free parliament. When you say, why are you contesting again after 20 years? No mbufu. Say, it's just 4 years, 8 years, 9, 10 years, you move. But let your work also speak for yourself. Now, at the end of the day, majority of these people now in politics, in parliament, are more representing the people. Majority of Maka parliament, they have done nothing. Go to Kennedy Japan's constituency, nothing, nil. And the Makacha is a magic seat in the same to Osro, also compare president. That means automatically, he will forfeit the seat Meaning say MPP for the Jimmy eka say okay kwa that means say onko for seat ribium. Now the moment obey na just so obaka run for presidency onye MPP a way to run away from any seat because my catch and say I will take this seat I will take it from him. Inti yehu ena the come president tedi ena me say onya president ndi inti e basa waka so me ko contest presidency no enti na me ko MPP primaries enti na me ja seat to nka oboa say me catch them say sa seat we 2024 meji and I'll take that seat and give to NDC. Me say me eko bedu Fosu Central seat KT Hammond seat that dance so kwa meji sa seat e dia MP NDC for Magic. It does not matter. I know what I will do. And I'll take those 2 seats. And my mom will send me boom. Into who and also go pay MPP primary CD a presidential flag bearer. Now MPP for me and Kwasia for Krano. See if you do almost preko crampa, they will never go and say, let me vote. A woman say I brought you for the doors. A woman say MPP Jimmy for the doors. But a Jimmy for the Jimmy Champion. Into Jimmy for no Jimmy Packet to one of second debate with the president. Now Mpreko Pano and Omega so yanko to Kennedy. Now Obama nim nyansa I don't think they will ever sit and say Akwawe or to 2 brofo to 2 this confirm. Yakas on cast or to 2 brofo confirm. Chinu Krampa Oka nyansa sunim. It is very important to say Yabe kai home with all these kind of things. Now also TSS will be a politician, will be a MP. Onim nyansa njen in Kwasia for the draw no this kind of MP no, they don't have that intelligence to lead. Magic Fosu Central seat na my NDC. Menje kapre enfrobia. I will not take a dime. I will take that seat. Maybe Fosu Central for no magic seat no. Me de my NDC. Adansia so kwa magic seat no e de my NDC. Money idea be what is coming. Now, yan hwe calculation for. Calculation, mun share de ko. Mun be down. Munim de banka mun nyanka mobu dodgings. All right, another calculation yankai mumiantie we.
The government has unveiled a new school complex at Dansuman Okpoti, being a sample of the Millennium City schools under construction in the capital. The previous structures on the existing compound were pulled down to make way for the much improved infrastructure. President John Mahama, who inaugurated the facility today, indicated that it is part of a scheme to uplift less privileged sections of society. Napoleon Atukito reports.
The Mahama administration is pursuing a school infrastructure development program started under his predecessor John Atamels. The Millennium City schools in the capital, Accra. Here at Dansuman Okpoti stands a new school complex which falls under the program. The fully air-conditioned buildings are fitted with academic facilities such as computer and science laboratories. A 3-story 18-unit classroom block and a 14-unit classroom block are already furnished with chairs, a generator set, a dinette, a source of regular water supply, and a school bus. Funding of this particular project was drawn from a collaboration among the governments of Ghana, the United States, and China. This brings to 10 the number of such schools which have been completed, with another set of 94 under various levels of construction. The MP for Blekuma West, Esela Usu, commended government for walking the talk.
Now, I cannot say that the president hasn't done anything since he came to power.
Esela Usu commended government for walking the talk.
Now, I cannot say that the president hasn't done anything since he came to power. So, just like young couples are advised when they're getting married, they ask the man to give the woman a pin, so that the woman will never be able to say that since she got married to him, he has never even given her a pin. So, Mr. President, you are very welcome to Blekuma West.
The Chief Executive of the Accra Metropolitan Assembly.
And these are some of the things. And so the same time, na Asla also at the TV so Ekas Mahama Air Crom 4. Mahama is a thief. every time she thinks about Mahama, she curses Mahama. These are the people we have today. Asla Owusu abedi MP. No di MP before Mahama time no di MP abedunde. We trace school back Krampo ewo Ablekuma South. Asla Owusu abedi MP. Oko almost 12 or 16 years ni. Mumusa Asla Owusu say Millennium Challenge block we be crowd we CBU ewo the constituency. The constituency for na insuo for mumbre before election 2020. Oka chom so from kwasia and crime for mu fin. Omo ye dirty. Mokai, I'll get you that bridge. The bridge is going. The bridge is going. Mokai, odioma tem. Election time osako bomu tu and also we win elections. Mahama went to Asla Owusu's constituency and built a millennium school there. Asla Owusu da hotena TV so di Mahama tam so yakwasi ampenyi or your kromfo or who Mahama be or body dia. And these are the people you people are sitting there and watching say they are intelligent enough. These are scavengers, only political insects. And the Asla Owusu to be great TV so we go ni ko mu chain or chain backup dancer Michael Jackson. Wogugu ni kwamu chen said ye oton eye emolikoko ewo eye Vietnam. When you sketch obi abem, obi akwasi ama no. Because they know that Dudone Jimmy into Twitter TV said today if you have 100 Ghana cedis you are rich. Or not Asla Owusu not to no. Small girls on your modano. Does she give them 100 Ghana cedis? And then the despicable thing is, I was so confident to say this nonsense on national television because MP for ye Jimmy Ghana phobia and Kwasia for school na yakono ye nimu nyansa intended no whom say 100 Ghana cry you are rich because you have taxes in Begumso.
Now, if you have more than 100 CDs to send a day, then you're not poor.
Really?
Yes. So if you really are poor and you are in a position to send 100 CDs a day, then we need to reclassify our definition of who the real beneficiaries of this are.
That's where we are today. Okosi moving bridge in so talent so the court. And cranfon ko kai osomi ankwasi afo they are dirty people they should shut up. Ne ase nya cranfon kwasi afo bi asa akotwa ma Asla Owusu. Yeah. And so this is where we are. Inti when mono only scavengers, they are political insects, they are liars, they don't respect the intelligence of you people. And anytime catch a Ghana for say, we need more young people in politics. Everybody should be involved in politics. They intimidate you. No. You need to let them understand the issue is about the betterment and the development of the people you are leading. Asla Owusu Mahama could see Millennium School ewo onwo Atamils Fantinia Mudin so Fantinia Bo Amudin Atemno. He started it. Mahama came to complete it. This woman has been there. 190 banchire dini patem onimnyansa chen obia. Ontumi bo krabadan ekrampo emfa the picture ntare ho. Na osa botuo ekunipa eje power. You need to be reminding each other every day about these things. These are the only things that bet to me am I say mistake. Me and mistake mistake and I know Mr. S there when he finds the video he will send me the video very soon. The moving bridge, the bridge is moving. Aslan the call boss our bridge, you know. And so but not TV so or China Obetna TV so I say Fonton from leader no omo yere no o chen eye cha for hene onimnyansa chen obi otibrofo chen obi a ye adwuma na nipa ho ntomo we nyina ye kai mu ye remfi yo munkai we so another one pause am kai ni so obi a refi ye yama Yesu aba.
Akufo-Addo is not corrupt and it's not now that he's going to be corrupt. He has never been corrupt. So you cannot even tag him with corruption. And he's going to select a team that is also hard-working and incorruptible. So you show by leadership. If the leader is not corrupt, if you are corrupt, he will sack you or prosecute you. And Adom has fought for the human rights of this country. We are here today. You are able to interview me because of his sweat and his demonstration. That led to the abolition of the criminal libel law. At first, if you are a radio station and you speak against the government, you will be prosecuted and sent to jail. Many a times, you will not even face prosecution. You are just thrown into jail. This is a man who fought for a democratic country like ours. And when you work and work hard and fight for the things that you believe in. Many people tag you as arrogant, and that is why our opponents were going on. Nana believes in civil liberties and civil rights, and believes that democracy should prevail, and has fought for it. So they tagged him, you are violent. They tagged him, you are arrogant. If a man believes in something, in his conviction, and pushes for it, and the country benefits as a whole, this is a man who believes in Ghana and will definitely move Ghana forward. One district, one factory, he will do it. The $1 million per constituency, he will do it. Free SHS, he will do it. Teacher first, we will do it. Nurses and teacher allowances, as he said, he will restore it. We will make sure that when it comes to infrastructure, when it comes to health, when it comes to education, all the sectors of the economy, he will perform and Ghanaians will see. Dr. Baumia is also there to also help him with the management of the economy. And his experience and his knowledge in economics, you cannot doubt it. He's not going to do metrics with our economy. He's actually going to make sure that the city stabilizes, the economy is managed in such a way that we don't borrow more than we can actually spend. We will make sure that we generate income internally. All the harbors, if you are bringing in machines or industrial machines that are going to help with the production and create jobs, we are not going to tax you. We are going to be a production-friendly government rather than a taxation-friendly government. That is the NDC. They have taxed and taxed and taxed. If we hadn't resisted them in parliament, they were even going to tax condoms. They tax appetition. Everything is taxed. This is a government that is not sensitive to the business community. NPP, we believe in the private sector. We're going to make sure that businesses flourish. As they flourish, they will employ more people. There will be money in the pockets of people. That is what.
Obenim ni duku aise kokohwe de adwasafo hwe obenim ni duku aise kokohwe de yere tumi ni maro no nisimu gire aise o kira de wo Uzbekistan Junior High School nana de keke ofui ene oti abrochire ena mote kwa benya monawo pepra se Burkina Faso ofo nkokọ ena bote wora adwasafo onzo magimi ena also American woman
waiting for you. In fact, in Parliament, the processes and the hearings have started, obviously, to hear some of your colleagues, including yourself, who've not been present in the House for some time now. Are you willing to appear before the committee? Are you willing to return and appear?
Definitely, I will return. As you know, my son has been unwell. And that is why I had to come here to the United States to, be the mother and the best mother that I could be. And I'm still here, making sure that all that is settled with my son and all the authorities and the school. And it's still ongoing. I've been a deputy leader of Ghana's parliament, and I know the rules, and I know that the Privileges Committee wants me to be in Parliament, but as we speak, I don't know that I've been invited. I have to be served, and I'm not aware that any such thing has been given to me. I'm just hearing it from you.
So all throughout the process, when it was announced even by the speaker that
just a Ghana Ghana nyango ponshino no finance no na afi on fan fefa eye muchia ho e heaven ye jimmy wait first the nim se kokohwe the nim se kokohwe de hye wabodu hwe nim onim wiase nsem nyina nanado and then they also on the Otibrofo chain, Madam Moku.
Akufo-Addo is not corrupt, and it's not now that he's going to be corrupt. He has never been corrupt. So you cannot even tag him with corruption. And he's going to select a team that is also hard-working.
Jack, Goye. Oh, Nsamana Adwasafuka. And the Busa Adwasafu the same story. And the Obiba Tinawaka say, blame the NDC. Oh, these people, I keep telling you, Mamu Rain few. Omi actors, they are political what insects. Adwasafu wanya national service. O national service ni a wo hwe menima wo pay maya. Why was sister plug? Adwasafu ono wanya national service. O na yakwasia. Una sabetua taxes. Una obetua eye mumu. Una obetua e-levy. Wanya taxes. Wabaya minister. Abaya MP. Or the Jimmy Abetan America ha. Adentra ne ba bodam ono so bodam America government so mbe so mo gino into omba Ghana. Ene ye sori a ne agege taxes ne asoa ne de abra adwo asafo. Me kan out to odi matem we Jimmy. Me kai mo kaikalization osla. Ne bridge na make enie osla the constituency ne bridge ni.
This is the bridge which was constructed by the Member of Parliament for Ablekuma West, Honorable Esla Owusu Ekufu, about 3 months ago, which during her commissioning, she described this bridge actually as a floating unbreakable bridge.
The bridge now, baby piano and a fixed bridge, a floating bridge. In Swani area, bridge now be man home so. Now man for still, to me, afaso. Area now sign up phone view.
But it's just barely 3 months now, and after the heavy downpour on Sunday, this is the current situation of the bridge. It has collapsed and it has actually moved from where it was placed to a different location. Now, this bridge connects residents of Choko and Shiaibu, making traveling from Choko to Shiaibu easy and convenient for these people. Now that the bridge has collapsed, the young men in the area have actually put up a wooden structure which is serving as a bridge for people of Choko and Shiaibu, but they are taking money from those actually crossing the bridge from Shiaibu to Choko. This is the current situation of the bridge, which was constructed 3 months ago by the Honorable Member of Parliament who doubles as the Minister for Communication, Honorable Esla Owusu Ekufu. She said,
the bridge, no. And the Wabobo Jewels, I saw on a ye giant or ye giant of a Korea, a bank, a Kazakhstani. I saw ye giant tongue, ewo Suriname. Asla and the go the gugu kom moya nkwasi afoma omo o se the bridge ni so ne ba na pagere mu na bridge no buga bridge buga Asla no tumi ono no tumi build buga o se this bridge way in so ne ba na pagere mu ai buga bridge buga into so ne ba na bridge buga o se Kevin about da me kire mu ai into Asla gwa ono gwa ne Member of Parliament o tumi create buga bridge a bridge o se ai bridge na ya no bridge no munya abotre nkranfo bridge ni so to na yiri a na bridge no wo buga ai na bridge de buga ito buga se ya na so ni na mase ai buga ai bridge no wedwa uhwinim mi chirechire mu akire wo calculation Asla bridge no eye buga let's go Asla bridge na den I Asla bridge in here.
You don't walk, you don't try. It's about to the baby. You don't tell me not to see my dad. Let's see my man. When I land the last of me on the door. Some only my dad. Let me see. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Buga, buga, oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Buga,
Kinkere bugao somebody wo sanko fu ma ka kire mo omunya politicians o omunya kromfo bugao I suspension kinkere no asie winim win what akwa flex kinkere buga na masie akwabodam be mam reality na wadwa muko bisa the constituency for say dey na waye na ho kwase ade no mo de Ghana yenka o masem adedra ye na fair Asla Owusu and ye lesbian ye retired lesbian so yeah what a retired lesbian da It is very, very important to say, as Ghanaians, no, you be kai musa nyoma we na se bi obi atwa na adwene be fie. We a calculation segment. Minim some okakrebo ha. Mr. Ez say I shouldn't give you too much calculation. Na mate say obi so ka nsem bi mumientie 11 no anase 2 bi ne enko enim.
Jojo hano. Mo twa mamia na mo twa manila ante Vanderpool. But say market ye kwa Nilante Banaman. Ah, Nilante Banaman the end. Nilante Banaman. Jojo hano. Mo twa mamia na mo twa manila ante Vanderpool. But say market ye kwa Nilante Banaman. Ah, Nilante Banaman the end. Nilante Banaman.
But president no or dementia o. Now when him say ekufu adro. Na me say me girls no more Jubilee House no. Me dey be am catch am say me more girls o Jubilee House. Yeah campaign. Or dementia o me mama mfo bi. Ese bi o ha otimi hu ba omia e o Jubilee House. Ono so na bon kai obi a o. Se wanom coffee ni wi a on kai obi a. Ese dey bi o shia ba omia. Ena ba omia epie ho a. Ena o vice president. On say o Jubilee House a. This side no vice president ho ena no. Afi no gina ho. Ena o friend say mombra na atani we na higher than bakatari. Ai on Tuesday the 10 in Nam Jubilee House or from say come where is Asenso Satan Asenso no where's call Asenso for me. Who is that watchman who passed here? But me Friday was African where thank you sir I'm going to my house. Nanankai dementia duru krunu tom. Oh Saturday any coffee no any ever read tube into or Greek minister so no piano power so box sessions go no Jubilee House where's my partner a Greek minister no we sango follow into ba omi so ahye African wear Friday with me a fugu light one bi no I nam a Jubilee House no he say okay also say how are you I say oh good I feel jina ba omi dan no hwe no say where's Asenso bring me Asenso who is that watchman? Who tell the achim saka wa for ya be gina Jubilee as ye hwe man na wo do Jimmy ba be ka ho me na mema information no or dementia and calculation we judge hu de onye ja hwe na me fra wo ha yenko enim
Ghana is a bamsa o man your friend who sick man penfo eti on one ni so man your friend who sick man then na ba be yo hia man ebi I am not your bonnet. I'm more bonnet now, man.
The issue really every you be kai mo president no me say or dementia na on kayo de akoko so nya on kayo won wa cross full stop on wa cross wi ene eko ono hemfa no me ka say we Padis omunim no omunim say Kevin e kanokre. In penifo pa no say Kevin so info akowe obom on kai asemo kan sisi ndo kobusa na bufu ai ukobusa sisi adu bufu mumientie eye boga wansna.
I want to let you think about one thing. You hear the NDC saying, but the debt level has gone up. Sure. The debt level has gone up, but economic management has not gone down. The debt level has increased, yes. But why do we want to maintain prudent debt levels? When you teach economics, you have to ask your students that question. Why is it that we ask that the debt levels be maintained at prudent levels? The reason is because if you do not manage your debt properly, it will affect your exchange rate, it will affect your interest rates, it will affect your inflation, it will affect your growth. Isn't that the case? You are managing the economy in a way to look at its impact on these variables: exchange rates, interest rates, inflation, and growth rates. That is the issue. When the NDC was in government, well, way before they took us to HIPIC, remember the HIPIC period, they had mismanaged the debt level such that we had very high inflation, very high exchange rate depreciation, very high interest rates, and low growth. That was the legacy they left us. By the time we were going towards 2016, the debt levels had increased to an extent where the inflation was going up, interest rates going up, exchange rate depreciation going up, and growth also coming down. And they had to run to the IMF for a bailout. Wasn't that the case? That was NDC economic management. Our debt levels have gone up, but what has happened to inflation? It has come down. What has happened to exchange rates? Depreciation has come down. What has happened to interest rates? It has come down. What has happened to growth? It is going up. That is a difference in economic management.
Father, oh, Father. Now, what has happened to the exchange rate today? What has happened to growth? And you can't inflation now. We are almost 27%. Father, oh, Father. Entromunina a champion fee and you baumia. You told me be already asa. Entromunina a champion fee and the baumia. Aqua draw. Now, Otubicha draw. Now, I'll show you baumia. So, today, inflation rate is the same. Today, we are talking about growth at the same. Exchange rate at the same. Today, all the things you listed, let us do the comparison. Father, oh, Father, entro nyina mu a champion fie baumia. Nyankopon ene ni ubedi. Something some. When we ejimi for me to wo, omako school to omon tiase say they have to apply common sense. Na brabo mu to send there. Concept ni oje ni say what is going to happen to me. They are okay. When we ejimi for be and also, exchange rate, and you borrow at a proportionate amount, which will encourage the out product. In fact, the output comparing to the NDC going to the IMF, and then we just Father, oh Father, and trouble in a champion fee, and you baumia. Moko chinimra, and the moko chinimra. So, no, the questions require on one answer on one of the questions. You see, these are the kind of things I tell you every single day. These are the kind of things I keep telling you every single day. Say, it's important for us. It's important for us to start analyzing these politicians because don't kind of credit. They are liars. They don't speak truth. In today, Biano, I say every time Biano, omo calculate, omo ready, I just say Jimmy, they come with jargons. Brofo, me kai mo send ye beya. You will sit down and analyze these people and say, Sana champion vie one Nana Bruce Lee munyina sana za we mu azan fo nko. Now, my mention my David Ekwedim, calculation does so. You better so china because some make me deep with calculation. Okay, me yan sheba akwana. So let me take care of this quickly. Now, and then some of those. Kevin Pekasa. All right. Mama yenye ejume be quick. There's something happening now. I think say majority of people some questions. I'm on for my inbox asking me, Kevin, Canada Japan do call court ewa breachery yatisenko phobi TV so ka say Canada Japan do wako court na court no wakoji usika na court no Canada Japan odoba America court we nyesika crampo amfa lawyer na Canada Japan yatise omkeka kansansem ni bien na de bia mpese me ka say Canada Japan de be court no the simplest thing is say it's so funny say the media in Ghana no, nobody has been able to question Canada Japan say you brought somebody to court America for defamation. Now defamation case na kosi say mean ti say obi ebusa Kennedy sa emu amudi na jisom your bloggers and kwasi afom did the chom na phone tantan so ye interview me hu say nyansani bia ka say future president who has future mad women as ex-mothers. Please, Kevin Taylor now then call court no what happened, what transpired. Court case no we are not saying that we jinima na say debi beto aso. Let us know, because a very serious issue. Utina Ghana, Eka say you have all the money to sue Kevin Taylor and make sure say Kevin Taylor know you destroy him. Into what has happened to Kevin Taylor and a case, because I'm expecting to say Anka Kennedy Japan by and Ankebia. They are all pen and I said they are more pen and Sakai Anka. The whole majority of the media and Anka Peke. In fact, when the story came out, say the judge has thrown out the case, giving Kennedy Japan 60 days to come back with something sensible. No, I saw a few media houses report on it, but it's going to that point whereby on one call for are out there. M1 say ejimi for no do almost start say court as we say ejimi for na ensam betena ase e wo mo kwasia platforms no so enchirechire mu nchire mo. And I've been waiting, because I'm one person at Debiano, me person be taking lead na me share say Sebio or intelligent enough to dissect issues for people to know the truth. Because with me, say a call court no dey see Ebiano, I would have let you people know. Intinan ko some busa future president with a ex-baby mamas who are crack addicts and I say drug addicts, that a future president with ex-baby mamas who are crackheads say, oh, what happened at a year court? No? So I'm taking this opportunity to let you know so far what has happened, and if Kennedy has anything to do, I'll be here. So I'm talking to my lawyers, because we already had our plans at what we were going to do, which I will not tell you. This is what has happened now between myself and the future president with ex-baby mamas who are crackheads. Now, this is what happening. Oko court a US Hana. There's a document there, and that document, and I'm there to screen this. What is this document about? Let me take my time and read a year document. Near Jenim say a year 60 days time. No, Judge Nema Kennedy Japan. Another opportunity say go and bring better facts, better evidence to prove your case. Say you actually mean it's not just to come joke and just try and act. Into 59th day now 60 days in the best, because Kennedy wanted to prove say the and I said court or the buy, and it wasn't with prejudice. Now say anka 60 days no anya sana onim maybe or bibi, but it still doesn't change my plans and my lawyers what we need to do next. This is what Kennedy wrote to the court, and it was written on the 20th of May 2022. M1 said Kennedy has not released this document, but I will do it for him. I say Kennedy Ohini Japan plaintiff versus Loud Silence Media and Kevin Taylor. We are the what we call defendants. Civil action number 121 CV 01205. Notice of voluntary dismissal without prejudice. This is in Krata Kennedy in the lawyers at the court, at the judge and an case in the on the 59th day and 60 days in the besom. So this is what they wrote today to the judge. Now caption is a notice of voluntary dismissal. I'd say you say nipa na odi asem de ba court no. On one kasa say me anam de ba ye me ye free court. Me twa asem nim. Me mpesa asem no. Ye besa ba ho biam nti krenkren to krenkren mi twem. Ebia mo other plans be in the future, but see abom de makoda adwene ho say asem na me de ba ye no. Me twem. Me am ye free court twem. Me mpe problem. Ebia medri de me next no ho. Me nim de me opponent and say defendant na dwene. But because men per se assemble with prejudice, I am taking the opportunity, I'm taking advantage of the law to make sure say I do this before 60 days. Into Kennedy, ne krata otro ekoma eye court ewa American ye. And this is what he said. To the clerk and all parties of record, please take notice that plaintiff Mr. Kennedy Ohini Japan, that's the plaintiff, by and through his undersigned counsel, pursuant to Rule 441A, 1A, and I, and 41A, 1B of the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure, hereby voluntarily dismisses defendants, Mr. Kevin Taylor and Loud Silence Media LLC, collectively, that's the defendants, myself and my company, in this action without prejudice. Before Kennedy Japan can say, eye asama or the bedan court no on wankasa eba court aba be case no every court o twem wakoda adwene ho say wanye bibi ye ebia obibi foforo evidence kese bia and obi anim but wabeyi case ono anka say twa case ni wa dismiss case no opese case ni meko nanim biem ono ne lawyers na akodwene ho minim na ose ade kudie nti a obeye sa ne say oyi case na kire law judge no ene me say adwene boni na oni adwene boni bia atare eye ade a oye no ho in law no with prejudice and without prejudice and it comes with a lot of consequences. Now he did this to get that word called without prejudice. You can say without prejudice. And I say, one year why you say, may baby book Kevin in Tia, may be wasting the time, may baby say ni sika, into Miankasa na media some the buyer, Miankasa, me be sabi chum, member say judge in the bedroom say, me could I dream Fimbia, the buyer say, me per se, me be tatano, me be good Juma, and I be say ni sika, and I say me be good court and hoofing. Into Miankasa me chasenim. Into this is what Kennedy filed to the court. So, of filing voluntary dismissal, already the last part now. At the time of filing of this notice of voluntary dismissal without prejudice, defendants in this action have not filed or otherwise served an answer or motion of summary or for summary judgment. Plaintiff, that's Kennedy Japan, has not previously dismissed any federal or state court action based on or including the same claim. Consistent here with plaintiff consent to the court having his case closed for administrative purposes, respectively submitted Robert Powers or ne lawyer na or Bronx no any ombefa lawyer bi Virginia ha and omweki omye djuma nti no kuta two lawyers back we a Bronx lawyer and a back also a Virginia or DC somewhere on the friend a Robert Powers no date almost submit here the latter part of it document we know in the mame enche efanchira o sene be ya tomorrow no ubenya fact we will publish this document for everyone to know nti o share the other part of the letter now continuation no in the now there's something I want to show you nti Kennedy yes anyway you know it has to go to the judge. Not judge in steady Kennedy Nankasa voluntarily coming out to say he has dismissed the case, you know. Into the judge, you know, received this on the 59th day before the 60th day, you know, and the judge also had to rule or give an order on what Kennedy has actually submitted. So on one day assembly by on one kasa echa assembly oyi every a year court. Now this is what the judge also in fact this is what the judge. Let me get this. Where is this? Let me just put this straight up on the. I just want to read the judge's order to you. Senebeya, it will be easy. 1 and 2. Okay, judge. This is the judge's order. And see, we are in the command judge, you know, and judge, you know, had to give an order to confirm. Say Kennedy Nankasa Abba bitwa na asemu asem odeba no wa ba be yi every court or say voluntarily no wa dismiss it on one case. Into Usha, this was also it has been signed by Liam O'Grady on any judge or case we so, and you can see there the date no May 24th. Into 20th no and or the letter court to say voluntarily on one case case nim or other plans, I don't know. Mr. Other plans, he doesn't know. Enti judge no and share an application suit in the file the file no na onjina so emma order no. So the judge also accepted it, and as you can see, Canadian Japan plaintiff, Loud Silence Media et al. Defendant that's Kevin Taylor and Loud Silence Media. Civil action number 121 CV 01205. Honorable Liam O'Grady, that is the judge on the case, and this is the order from the judge. Or say this matter comes before the court on the plaintiff's notice of voluntary dismissal. Or say this matter comes before the court on the plaintiff's notice of voluntary dismissal. Docket 25. Upon consideration of this notice and pursuant to Federal Rule of Civil Procedure, blah, 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 it is hereby ordered that this civil action is dismissed without prejudice as to all of the defendants. It is so ordered. Judge, you know, say, onoso waji Kennedy asano kainatum into onoso echa case without prejudice. Meaning, we check case no magia tum say Kennedy say one fa adwene bone na ba court one ba say obesem sika obeba be intimidate me oba be try say oba discredit me and say oba twa intro to me so inti judge say what can yate you fell within the 60 days or say dismissal no voluntary one kasa na waba say ubetwa asenu mu a so the judge also accepted and then dismissed the case. This America, there are other options Kennedy can take. I'm taking some options. You people will hear from me, myself, and my lawyers very soon. And so I want to count on left, also cut right. There should be see. So this is to the people now who are actually always in my inbox asking, say, Kennedy Japan, any Kevin Taylor, a seminar, a buyer, no, this is it. In fact, I'm the amount. Tomorrow, you will see this document on With All Due Respect page, Loud Silence TV, Loud Silence Media website. On Sa Ebitumi Aka ready. You can also verify this from the court. The case number is there, everything is there. And the Kennedy Japan has voluntarily come out to dismiss the case. That is step one. We are also going to take our step, and I will communicate that to the public soon. So this document was made available to me by my lawyers, and it's always better for us to put things on record, to put it out there. In case somebody tries to misinform the public, we in America here say nipa no America na so or tries to misinterpret what the court has said. We have the right to sue. Inti me the document na babontene. If somebody thinks they say otebrofo che de yakin onimnyansa, if he feels that he's strong to twist what has been put here, sa nipa ne mfa nko gina the platform so. No one said enkratai Kevin Taylor boa, enkratai judge no oboa. Enkratai in free court enkratai Kevin Taylor na ko tiesika emia prenti na onhwe me what I can do in America. They also oye bema no onfa we no misinterpret on social media, on YouTube, everywhere. Na onhwe be am done better. It is very, very important. I respect the rule of law. I respect the courts in America. That is why I pay my taxes. That is why today Kennedy is struggling with the American government when it comes to taxes. And trust me, we came here to serve the people on this platform, to give them the truth. Into yema ubia misinform the people and misconstrued or whatever the American legal system. So utiemia, this is the issue. Kennedy Japan has voluntarily dismissed the case. This America, I have options. I also have options. So I wanted you people to know this. Now, yanya ejumano quick. Yanko yenim na you're making sure say obia answer a Canadian. There's something I want to also talk about. It's got to do with some rape case we need to discuss. And for some reason, but the person involved, the reason why we are doing this and then say the person involved, they have reached out to the person. Emma Nipano, it declined to even police invitation. So we are going to try and force the person to do what? To respond to Dovsu, respond to the police for investigations, Now, there's this young lady who got in a relationship with a man, and this gentleman is called let me pull his picture here. Yes. Oh, sorry. That's not a picture. This man is called Jerry. I'm a friend of Eric Jerry. Yes, say, Tema, or club bureau, Tema. I need to get the facts right. Our football club, our Tema. So this lady got involved with this man. They are matured people. They can have whatever conversation they want to have. That one there is acceptable. Now, something happened between this lady and a man. An incident happened that at the end of the day, the lady realized, say, this guy called Jerry Edu, aka Chairman Jerry. You see, our football club be our Tema. Your friend Jerry Edu. Let me enlarge his picture. And I say I have another picture of him, which is more clearer. Now, I think I was sent 2 pictures, right? The other one now much bigger. No. Okay, let's do with this for now. I know I have another picture which is more clearer. But this is the guy. Let me enlarge the picture. So his name is Jerry. Yes, Jerry. He got involved with this lady, matured people. Obani Bema, they have the right to be in a relationship. Now, this guy, from what happened, and from the police report, he went to visit this lady. Now, I visit the lady, and something happened for the lady to leave the house. She went out to get food stuff to come cook. Now, when the lady left, the lady had a 6-year-old daughter. Mimbonidin, it's very, very important we protect the identity of this little girl. Now, lady Nikwa Monteneba, who said the banner reaction wasn't that good. Akorano looked like she's panicking. She's panting. She's seen something has been done to this kid. Remember, Ansana Akorano, Mamini Fifi, this guy, Chairman Jerry, and the kid were in the house. So the lady, in fact, trusted this guy and left the kid with him, a 6-year-old kid. Now, when the lady came back, the banner mood and it didn't look good. But she thought to say, Ebia Korano, when she wasn't there, the kid touched something, or who sent him a she's panicking or something. So it's one of those things. Sometimes you get home, now Ebi say, hey, there's something happened here. But Ebia, she was doing something, she had my car in the garage and she's quickly trying to correct things. Until the woman didn't really pay attention. I was okay, maybe Akorano, when I left her, But the next day, the woman realized that the kid wasn't doing good. There's something wrong. And after talking to the 6-year-old kid, who said, this man had inserted his fingers in the private part of the 6-year-old kid. The lady didn't really want to come to a conclusion, say, this man has done this, What the lady did was she went to the police station. She went to Dovsu. And she went to report. And then she continued to take the kid. I think I have one of his pictures here. Thank you, Mr. P. So, I called Dovsu, and I also call for medical checkup for the kid. Because I feel the woman started getting very worried. Osadi Akorano echo a hospital for medical checkup. Let me take this picture off and put a chairman a picture. Also, I am doing this because this guy was actually called by the police who said he never at the end of the day he never responded to the police. Oh, what is happening? Oh, okay. Oh, I want to get this right. I'm sorry. We are trying to against one person, but Matthias here. I don't know what's happening, but this thing is not working. Let me see what's happening here. I want to minimize the picture a little bit. Send your beya. Your friend Chairman Jerry. Chairman Jerry Nidino, no. Yeah, Chairman Jerry, that's him. Now, so the lady went to Dovsu and reported the case. Now, this case was reported a while ago. And the most interesting thing is this guy has refused to respond to the police for calling. No. Now the lady doesn't know, say a police, and any guy way pursue the case and our police and person investigate now. Because how come say Nipalago police station I report Doves phone him, police phone him. Now, ever seen that they have not shown any interest to bring this guy in. Remember, this guy was a youth organizer for the CPP. Or a youth organizer for the CPP. And to be very honest with you, I am not here to conclude the case. I am here to show you the fact. Send your bear obi no say now as some say see Emma police for freo now koye. Now police was why haven't you actually updated this case? Now this lady occur a year Doves, she was given the report. Time Akorano omuya and medical checks ni nyina wie no. And the report is here. So we are not making it up. She has document to prove say or the nebano echo medical checkup Doves for our report to be or report to be. At the end of the day, doctor was able to conclude say Akorano obedience akekano. And I don't want to show a lot of those documents because Akorani didn't also. I don't want you people to be reading the document detail because okay be could baby obo said small girl only didn't also. Even though we show the picture now, I don't even want to show her name. So this guy who has refused to respond to the police as we speak today, police are not giving the woman any serious updates. They are not telling the woman anything. Now the name of the CID now or handle this matter Dovsu on your friend Bridget Kaswa Dovsu Bridget. Now this Bridget, could you believe so? Otumi twema we nim ka kire ne say, "Ai na we die ato akwara na jaye na die na obetuma aye." The woman is rather telling the woman say, "So 6-year-old baby na obi de nsahihye na se na we hu na other. Why are you pursuing it too much?" This is a CID officer or Dove Kaswa or your oba. Ne nyonko ba eba ba with 6 years. The woman is not showing any interest. The person asem to no while realizing we say it is either the police or money guy way ayabako. Let me put this picture up again. And I say the police there no, they have deliberately decided say akora no life na yede ayesa no, they don't care. Anything that she's going all out. She was even ready for me to show her face, and I'm saying no. I want to put the document out there. If this guy is around, he needs to respond to it. Because that is what you did to her when she left the house to go buy stuff for you guys to cook something and eat. It is not like somebody is cooking something, a police report has been made, medical checks have been done, the doctor has clearly said that this happened to the kid. They have gone in there, with all due respect, her private part, and they have noticed that some things have been touched. You were the only person. So this guy needs to be in police custody right now. My problem is, why is this guy walking? Our team, yes, it's a Tema FC said or football club, and I expect the Ghana Football Association. Yes, the team, your friend Tema City FC. I'm expecting the Ghana Football Association to take action tomorrow. This guy, part of Ghana football, no, the Ghana Football Association should prove, say, they are not people harboring suspects like that. We also what happened to Mason Greenwood of Manchester United. And the girlfriend called reporting it did not take more than 10 minutes, 10 hours. And the UK police came to pick him up. They didn't care the money he had. They didn't care the celebrity status or whatever he had. What they did was to pick him and take him to the police station for him to respond to the allegation. This woman has come to Dovsu. Sir officer no Kaswa Dovsu or catch a Bridget or catch a man say aden or more pressure. Aden on kwaneba ni reprinana. And this is police station. They need to take matters like this serious. So I am sending this message out there. Wow, nim a year Jerry Edu, CPP youth organizer, Tema FC football club was a day or sa a nipe bi amafo nim no chairman Jerry. Tell him tonight that I have put his face on TV. He should report to the police. And the police station, tomorrow, Yabenya, the director, who is the boss there, making sure that this nonsense is happening. Obiaba Beye report. Till date, nobody has shown interest. And that woman, Bridget, Ochina, but in the picture about Bechiremo, the kind of police officers are all Ghana today. So be molested background as repeal bar today depending to be tenefie month upon month and days upon days. I'm trying to find this woman reported the case on the 26th of May. Our Dovsu. And the date you're saying, and then the 8th of June. This man has still not reported to the police station. The police know where he lives. They see him every day. The 26th of May. And then the 8th of June. Are we sick? Ochinano, that Dovsu one, I'll bring every single individual nenim take part in this issue. So if you know this guy, I want you people to tell him say Nisikano, it cannot save him now. The investigations, yes, come to the police station. And the police, I don't know their problem. Nim Ghana police say Jimio say almost a crime no say they entertain nonsense. 26th of May. So my team will get me the district commander's picture tomorrow. I am trying everything possible to get Bridget's picture. So police ni bana ono catch him. I'm gonna say. In fact, let me show you this document. Send it you will know what I'm talking about. There's one document I need to show and read because I think it's clearer enough. No, not this. No. Let me see. Okay, Mame, let me show you this document. And then the lawyers of the lady, actually wrote to this Dovsu people and told them, say, they are following up on the case. How far? The police, they have ignored them. The lady's lawyers actually wrote to Dovsu, say, we have gone for the medical report, everything. Has this guy even reported to the police? Have you invited him? You know this guy, he's not some kusie. He's somebody in the system everybody knows. So this is the letter the ladies lawyers wrote to the police, to the Dovsu office. Officer in charge. Bridget, they have all this document. Or say, requests for the status report on a complaint of sexual assault against Eric Jerry Edu. We act as lawyers for Madam Lydia Cleland of Kaswa and write to you pursuant to her instructions. Our client informs us that on Thursday, 26th of May 2022, she lodged a complaint of sexual assault against one Eric Jerry Edu, alias Chairman Jerry of Tema, in respect of her minor daughter. Kindly provide us with the status report on the investigation thus far. We count on your cooperation. Your faithfully, for Ransford Advocates, Roseford Advocates. And you can see there, BB Sampson is the lawyer. They signed it, the divisional commander, Ghana Police Service. So they have actually done what they have to do. Still, the police, they have not even invited this guy. They have done nothing. 6-year-old kid. Ekrona mutim ne mwane gumana. Ekrona mutim no enyansafo nim biemana. Ekrona etim ne emra nim biemana. Yebeka na mudidi atem. Ento bantra, ento yen repe wo ba. Ebi na ye repe oma ende afọ mutim social media penti ma no se imponchen ekeka kwa asem no. Yen repe wo ma ne fa utrim. Yenye wo sex slave ma yan ema wo so twi. Ema ende oda dan ya pentim se nkokọ dan mu. Ema wo bodam into odwen say it is easy. We need to stop these predators. I am telling you this. Let me show his picture for the last time. And then tomorrow, all the people involved, our police station, I will come and show every single person's face. Especially the officer there for the Bridget, Oba Besia, Obiba 6 years. Yeah, the entire warden here catch us say, why are they coming to report it? Sunday Obeko so no Jinawa Baba na him wudi nkwasi asem nyamintie no. I'll be back to this matter. It's very, very important. All right, let's move forward. The table is full. In Sembibre table, no, so we need to deal with. I want to say, yeah, Kevin, I get issues. So, all right. Let me see this. What is next on the? Okay, so the next one is this. All right, I think we should just do the social media segment quickly. Nayenye editorial of the day is very, very important. Now, Yanko the social media segment, and then Yanka in summer AC. All right, thank you very much for staying. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. You're still watching with All Due Respect Extended Version. We're streaming live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. My producers are called the Ghost Team. They're all over the place making sure we get you the facts. It's time for the social media segment. In fact, Mayan started from this particular one. Now, the SCD say NPP, a byway, a kufuadu di nimuno, almost say Accra still a COVID-19 hotspot. Moi, sebio bro fono so chemono. Almost say Nana Danko Kufuado abina saba. Na say mo te say mo call parliament so mo hia sika twitwiri die e de akọ loan. Ema eye minority no parliament ka say omo fa sika ne mo because sika bi omo beje eye COVID-19 sika omo beye eye accounts omo be chirechire mu no omo say omo ntimi be chirechire oforiata eye former chief justice Kufuado abina nkasa omo say omo be chirechire ende yete ya omo say covid aba ade akyin ya omo say esi ade nkran pa na covid wo pa ai enti unima ya catch you. na na da kwaku fo adom omo di sika first one wie no omo call parliament e kwa kwaje loan na ese omo kwaje loan no omo be covid-19 expenditure na yeti krom ha na eye MPP ni ka kire ye se sika no ono kwa man 200,000 Ghana ono ombe be etuo ombe gabio ono de oyekotre cotralization ono so onya 200,000 100,000 na assistant nya we sika na ye de ha na nipa ewu no ye chema MPP for ye nyina ewu de see wo before election 2020 inti ende no obo pe kwan bi so am make sure say obo be kwa bontina ko loan they say omo be another eye say abrofo na they should not interfere in our democracy they be omo kan ye no omo ba be gi esike bi omedi nti omo say hey covid abo inti eye aban we say the Director General of Ghana Health Service GHS Dr. Patrick Kuma Abuaji says the current COVID-19 active cases are mostly concentrated in Accra, with 4 and 3 other cases in eastern and western regions, respectively. It was here, see, COVID asaba. I nana onko so 2472 nana onana me down nana me pupa nana me do me so do me ai nana ende maba no mese wura eya santimemu me no nana no bekasa ai meti om kakra me das nana de bia o ma me signal say me nkoso nana wanu hwam nana wiaw piaw asante hene ohene kase me ba fie ai enti se sia no almost abejisika sika this flag esi or 2 for rolls so ta 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 abafo ne seba enti mumpeu omo saba abejisika na kodi se ye jimi yen taking action bia we are just foolish people absorbing nonsense into omo who say omo bowa yen kan hwe omo saba bohobium enti esi an covid aba ai wa wonim ne me ka kiro ekufo ado ene na aban ne say covid asaba ai first sika no omo say on the omo nchirechiri ayira ahye into omo say covid fofraba brofo no omo say Accra still a COVID-19 hotspot wa want to brofo no yes say Accra na covid ni gina pa okwa western na ginim and also aba east na ginim inti enche bia be wura Kumasi esi akura hodada ye de enya ne pe inti eden ye ne bonde Kumasi adane bonde e bon kra de ye bewe inti ye de eden be ba greater Kumasi ye beje ye de nansia so covid aba Kumasi inti esi an flag ni de him ai buangra ye ko buangra kingigi ye ko buangra ai buangra no ye ko buangra na wona na memwe ye beba inti this is what is happening na matise eye oba asantememu asantifo no bibu ofu eye ye ne anoma asantifo no adentra omo say development pa de ebimba asantememu na ne etia ena nanado danko ekufu ado kwa santimemu ko kire omo se de akonie e ma yesa ko salai 1 million vote e de ma ekufu ado se enyan nko ade a nyame nanim na mo kai sa eye statement we ekufu ado eye no Kumasi
dem de ne say agenda 111 district hospitals as well me kai no net I say bibia me ya ba no ni pe bi no as e baby na wona I wadwe say Tebia beka se me boa me di atro me ntumi ye me ye that's it me ye so a ye nto kebio district hospital there ba me and when you shall say wa boss say ya shall say contractor number wa be level ground and chain construction so busy. I'm hoping that by the end of next year 2022 no that district hospitals are 111 different areas of Ghana no near sini na
ekufu ado no agenda 1 otia himfure ni mo hu so mo yejimi for I'm telling you with all due respect to ahimfo mo Ghana ni nyina ekufu ado gina mo ni mo hu so mo yejimi for otunta na konya na de aba ahimfie na wabetena so owu ahimfo ni so mo jimi with all due respect to nananom yes na asemo kan yi mumu se ekufu ado say agenda 111 no de na ye wie o se 2022 no wie ni nyina Osaba santimemu be kachira santehene emo ma santehene frantuma ko bonkra elis asoko bo fom ende matese asantifom brante ni bititi TV so chem mo chem de yen omte kasmi na fem no mu jimi omo ho ade a ye ntiase ye ne ya santifo ekufu adu muye ombu first one by no so ombu first one ekufu adu sorry ai ekufu ko ji loan na mu nyina na motiti manse na monti ho mo bet ekufu adu be gina kan kwase asam kire mo na mu nyina mabobo tight Kumasi ade ya santifo ye jimi kura ye tim ye de otwe kura ba ye beto ama no na nado danko ekufu adu ba be ka kire mo se or baba besi hospitals akese na hospitals wo na ewie ye mokofo kromfo no kra no obeya hospital we wie se wie o se de na esiwo ye wie ye na na dodan kwakufo do beka kire mo se o sa baba besi new 111 de we twa do kuma se ye de jimit na ho kan ye nan tum oh ye de asantefo ye jimi ye be gya tum enti ade na mo chem ade na mo po ade na ye nuanom asantefo ni bi TV so ni radio so po age de yin because sebio nipa wa jimi na de bia ya hunu se wa jimi fo nti ye several jimi fo duane nipa ne baba akobo ankra ode nana otufo se tutu nana wonkwa so eko gina abuankra gu de nimase ebesin de buankra ye nyeye enkofo ebegina so be ye interchange ebesin de interchange ye nyeye ye ka omo ya santefo a omo MPP abam omo do so chen e tribe bia omo nyina ko ye jimifo omo bedu nkran no mu po a asanteman mu nkurasefo yeah omo ye to ababo mu firi asanteman mu wie no ko du nkran no mko hu embayo na blog shesheshe omo to no te se ko sunado ye yire na sudi she no to no asaka bad omo ko hu sa fake man bia omo so okumase akurase we de so mo jibija omo fufu gu a oh yeah atibida ai sibia ka sentafo ye mmoa no omo du kumase omo ka me de me ka me ma mu fu na musu info na me de ma mo no omo bedu nkran a steka mo ni ade omo to no mu didi a o say na mo de na asanteman development o so mo de we de so mo de mu jimi we mo na so mo de fufu ada omo adwini mu ada enyami o steka mo Ashanti region representatives of more party omo du nkran sa na mo ka kire mo enti me hu so mo TV so mu po se nkran man na mu po na nka yenye dan hwe yate ya na kan Ghana sem na omo de omo Jimmy te Kesbin utumi wo bi odi 32 years o kasa ise preko omo no mo nsa control na petition ni eyi kwase aduane no modi omo mpeso me ka de age Ghana asanteman especially sa Kesbin FM no omo no mo gu asanteman me ka kire mo sa Kesbin no ni radio no ene gu asanteman ye kana mu buofu mu gu otumfo ni mase ekro no tan se bro beifo bia num ye kana mu buofu otumfo onye dem mamo sebi omudo se otumfo na leader otumfo akaka moso mo fam adwiri ensi fo na monsi krom na ntumi nya demonstration mo jimi ene ya so nipa begu aban mu na mo tenkran sa asantefo ye kwasiafo ekro no mo ayekọ sa beifo krom ye kan wa ha 2019 na me TV so na kwasiafo te Kesbin FM didi me matam inkurasefo and the suit ayefo and the tire ayefo kwasia bia fa tipto ofa kejetia line so no nya typhoon bia ba o krachi ni na modwinsa mo yeme and the muti TV so epo said the impuntio ma na impuntio ma de na obeye Jimmy de na so ye tuti aban no impuntio ba de na so ye de ntina mokosa lai se mponche ekoto abama MPP se impuntio ba tuti aban no and the muti Kesbin mupo akire wan
and the mo bese mo be na nye ye mpese e be ya ade bi asam na o kan tie me enye o pese o be ya ade bi ani asema ye be kan mutie e ma pani bi afre ye wi asemu ya bo bi afre no bi afre me phone ade development ba o mu hwie dudu epi ba sadodo ebi ma sadodo
leaders na
yes of course they cannot ask questions
with all the appointees am we nyina
kuma se ko na ko kusua de panu isemu mamu anu ma be ka ba no atum muko na ye panu ye chiko swashe mamwa no ma baka ba no atu
why not
they are taking us for granted. I'm telling you about fact mo be after this she mo kanya meso no kura pa nya meso no kura pa apart from our hospital which project giant project wo Kumasi was initiated by this government
the new patriotic party
apart from our military hospital which President Kofo started the one Eurojet project and no kwaya nya land and yes and the buying a President Mahama and go be tamadi akotamale and na poada roma omo fight ya and omo koje land ye pushi project le de ko and ye and no kwa Mahama administration and they die. So what I'm asking is say project be no Kumasi a ye giant about 82 years mo ka tire Meba asphalt overlay and fan kasa project ye di be hunu physical project ye di sabe so to tell President Kofo kai
Kumasi for ni bia
Ashanti region
but the question is Ashanti region and need such monumental project under this MPP
airport no nya Mahama start This is a phase 2 of the airport. President Kufuor declared Kumasi Airport International Airport in 2003. And you be relocation. And you Kwabri. You understand? So was in the pipeline, and President Mahama came and on that twaso first phase 7 previous and he didn't say and Kofonia and Kwandewa Biomwa and no maybe which is it had the element of criminality in it. And about that twaso. Regional hospital, Epu regional hospital, electricity to be found regional hospital, Sewa regional hospital, Bessine, Obia to be cow answer. Debia, and also 2014, and then another Koku for the Nawabem, and Mahama. Kajatia project, Central what are you? Central market, and Mahama, what baby, I will debate you. I will debate you. Men am catch from UK government. No. Adanamoyesa. And Kofoko Sala Kotoba 1 million votes, 1.5 million votes. Development na Saturday Beside Yahu. 2020 a put to budget. Go and read the put to budget. Konoko reading put to budget. I this same we say, ya kwai man so kwai. Any idea read the Ghana statistics. 92.9. Cocoa statistics. Any mines, about 45% of gold deposit in this country. Echano are dancing maso. Ya just stories for one more. My baby 75 years. Was your woman coming who I quote Ada? Adana Moyesa. Ah? Adana Moyesa. Project Awo Kumasi Ratri Park Mahama. Take overpass here Mahama because of fatality rate at the hall. Come more be a man and quadra Mahama. Number 2, Adiachi, Niada, Nadiachi, Aya, Ebaba, Mubiana Botre, Yabakiadum, Mutu Boise, Nehiaba Triai. Chayan, you better radio, Yabeka, Muyana from Pia from a net. Kumasi for bread, Asante region for my bread. Jombayan or Mayano, and this is for Mutuaba, my Asante region. They do better than after President Kufuor. They have done better in the Asante region than MPP. Would you be able to know? But to me, I don't know. Because I said that President Kufuor cut his sodo in Sofola interchange.
Yeah.
2007, Sofola interchange, they say 50 good years. Yeah, that's what's a whole. So, Mahama Bayan about to do good, baby. Atames say he was afraid of Kumasi project. Kobranes Arokai. And about to baby. Namuswe. Road minister be promise here say China Jew ya certain problem eti aba be yet so for like ni ye tete ho ye interchange so for like interchange e got 15 years ye be ye nungwa de ye start so for like interchange ai pokiase obetebi tama interchange and that's what one na say moto mo ba ga ya tiko so de panu se mawa ne mani age Kumasi nyese ya baba ba ni Kumasi.
Every Paul Jesu no.
Jesu bai. Ya baba ni Kumasi. Amraga interchange. Beje no ma ekoso ho. Tema Amraga municipal chief executive.
Yeah.
Gambra. Ebeka say abai ba the katiso. Near ba started. That was the 2019. 2020 Saturday ya oye monu show GH1. Be my boy ye fe say unipa ya na ne wo bro afu. Lantam every road minister no catch and say papa some can say mo promise you on punto budget say mo be interchange waraga traffic ni too much na you know abeka to sort municipal chief executive Madam Gambra wabeka say about the cat sort na eno dey be day that was the 2020 was saying ask for this one 8 minutes here second term so akaka krane 92.9 that be bet me aye Daben yebeti nya e 92.9 Kumase ye basa Kumase be bia koso Kumase de to asonkoa but that is what they say dispute in Kumase appointees project bia obiase when they was when they
yes but enough important this is what I want to clarify appointees in the Ashanti region no e de na wo moye
e de na kwabreke
central government appointees na e was central government Womu krokra positions akese ni nyina no womo ye den.
And na make sure say omo ba ye tik pa you kosua de sapa no mo oba no ma ye di
ai inkurasefo no ye be form free Kumasi de no ma kan PP ho aha e o ya uhinim on so mo botai o makọ first line ko GB ai anything o ma botai tom no men crack for Kumasi sa radio station we sa Kesbin FM muti Kumasi na muti Kesbin and we twa mo tro asema yake nyina besi eye party president o Kumasi so chairman wuntimi ona no tata chairman wuntimi twi chairman twi odo nyina besi ni so wona nka ochechire nsam no na kon kran nsam na ebo mechi no madare kokwa nanse ende monje modebu free Kumasi bedu nkran no momba fie me na me CEO of MPP ya chechire ni nyina so ame ya se be famra be chairman twi ya se monje nsam ni nie chairman twi so nam we see a chire ye bodo su we ja nyansani ankodri asam de be konkran no wajimi chairman twi wudumi no onu wajimi idi wana de asam de be konkran de aso mo so mo koka party no konkran no mo koduru ya chikosia de sadi kakra fe ba omo ko hu empress gift o se wan na num tum no ne to na studio se kaba de shere pe edu nkran for ma de obu o sadi yeti kurasi din rio asa no moka sika mo ne sa MPP for appointees no ai omo Kumasi asa no moka omo to be difufu ai omo to be ko ne asam fufu ne de fork and knife atos nkran for de ka me put de kaminim da ye de Kumasi de fufu de ba eno say the locks account no ahoro nsa na tim na sa nkran de fork and knife difufu akwesi no afre napo osi abo osi yesu wa ha o sana me la kope omo awunani bi oyo madamfo ai omo ko difufu omo ne neko osi efo osi say me catch I told you people the way we in Kumasi I said let us go to Accra and when we get to Accra we will see what the world is but you people did not listen to me I said efo it is true and efo say you see we have lived in Kumasi all these years me la kope la blem I'm say hey efo osi yeah me la kope la blem osi efo what do you mean osi na munim say yeti Kumasi de di ndo yeti Kurasi di ndo uwini mwadja obo se chenchambo henebo me catch them me say obo se chenchan henebo me la kope la blem yeti Kurasi di ndo ya bankran ye refi Kumasi for problem omo saba wem do magimi omo di vuvu a omo to amaye omo saba ye betwa betwi buga betwi me catch them these people don't respect you people omo mbu asante hene akwani bu ofu kebra na kuma ube wuja me wo de fa Jimmy tina me kana kura chiro wakoma aba me la kope la blem yeti Kurasi di ndo ya wona na me ne wo kano ya bedu nkran ai nice girl Lydia Force say na nice lady pa na basa beautiful lady ai on share makeup credit ye ai when Lydia Force tell me who be the body ni ai ni kwesi wan kan jire mi ai we bedu nkran Lydia Force ni mo de ai na we dey mean to me approach no we dey aha into we do nkran ye do nkran ai Kevin de can some ma no kokotia out to bank nkran obuko TV so a no mo share space ai we na ba na mo San again where for sa men put na minimo obusam question kram ntimi nya no wa bank nine no wa ba no this one ba New York City obetima tina America baby one ba DC one ba New York City out you Kurasi we dwa na come bon pick obedwa Kevin we dwa me bugao makachiremo guess what how me la couple like blem yeti Kurasi di ndo omunya hwio muntuntia omo obanyansafo muntu entia omo chairman na odi assembly kan chairman twe no onam na twe hey Jimmy bruta ai nana wonkwa so onana no de se de bia meka se metia omo kakran se na makomini mi das nana me do wo so do me onana ne me ye boni anana na waka chem se boni we de why boni ai banana so far de wo hu se bibia da yi be das nana yenko yenim se nana nkasa o24 se de 2 per masam de na obeye for Jimmy go di fufoda tutia MPP na yanfa party ni mrambe ni ye uhwinim. Let's go to the next one. We jejejejja I say COVID no say COVID no so aba e no say bibia aba e friend monkey pox. You see I say COVID aba NPP omu yeska ekufuado obekum nyina se wo o see bibia e friend no eye COVID na saba utie me eno ochna fa nose mask kokrobo ukonya covid ubewu ose ba ko bi so friend monkey pox abrofo de bodin ya na ekufu ado akwaje aba me hu yare aba wiase a Ghana de yenya bi da enwani ye ka monkey pox a Ghana fo age ye o monkey pox o your monkey pox ai enso ye hiska de bia ye hiska de bia de yewu inti obso monkey so abedu monkey pox Ghana confirms 5 cases member till Friday mbre na do 38 cases ai so we dey ni momo ai sa omre kwa jiska ai omre kwa jiska enti ase monkey bibi e friend monkey pox mo amonte brofo no ade ade kroduso na aba enri kroduso enu ogun ho a so beso hu ba hobsnado echi ebi na wo hobsnado run shelter endri kroduso monkey pox lashes na wo no ho ne ho kroduso plenty enti se opeso hu obi a owo endri kroduso ana monkey pox a kobie hobsnado echi ekufu ado asare kofa yare foforo aba we na we de esisi wechi o esi wanim into no say oh monkey a monkey samusi mojimi mama nkofo we at the suit tie yet no mkofa COVID-19 baye onhini bia nkasa Mr. President it is your fault penyini bia nkasa Mr. President it is your fault ye de Jimmy esa didi nechi bugao o bebe edu etimi de me kai mo me de me somafo ya se foforo bia ba ye fe no monkey pox adwe shiri yanko anim de mo hu bibi da na yada sore yen so a yate asamfoforo na yate sen also free computer them coming. As I'm say, Finance Minister released 142 million in 2020, 2 years ago, for National Cathedral planned activities. Adeng. Yama David Ajay say a JO say 32 million. On one gasani company, other companies, on one company, what did 32 million at 2 years? As I have a contract, so O C Cathedral, yet to Chroma how be ankasa. Yes, Satia, and no matter 25 million. Say, a free baby, ye de kwakusi National Cathedral. Yet to Kroma, Obiankasa, Kofwa ne bosom. Enrich year documents as about 142 million 2020, 2 years ago, and Oforia Tabon some way, as a Tamsika, Edima Omo, a dang, Yanti Hanomakache say, a penny will not come from the government of Ghana to support this barbaric, demonic, satanic National Cathedral. Yanti Kroma Nomkache. Yanti hana manfo bi pia bonten beka kire say cathedral no Ghana fo sika ba kumponim yesi ni Ghana fo asase so ye bubu Ghana fo dan yegu ena ye judge fo ni bi agiminti yatena ho yanka hwe ena ye si cathedral omka say ye sika ba ko ende we are talking about close to 200 million ena kwasia tobi akoso da yes obesi cathedral enti kwasia tobi no okosha ne kwasia nyame bi bo no ye ne efo ye kwasia moja ene sweat ene nkotua ne nkwasia ebo na wakɔhye no ye jimi ana ye tena krom ha ema impenifu asofu impenifu be ka kire ye se National Cathedral na yesi no Ghana kobo bomponim aden na impenifu mo ye yesa. And when you see things like these, like you see statement like this, I don't see why people should fight National Cathedral project when it's not funded by taxpayer. Papa, I respect you a lot. Sometimes we should not allow ourselves for politicians to use us. Papa, I respect you so much. For some time now, you have proven, say, you know what? You don't want the favor of men. You want the favor of God in your utterances. But this is an old statement you made. We are humans before we are men of God. We are Ghanaians before we are men of God. What was your basis for this statement, Papa? Did they wholeheartedly open documents to tell you the truth? These are people who do not speak truth. And I have been telling you people from day one. They have soiled everybody. Today, we are even finding it difficult to find honest men to speak for us to believe. And with all due respect to Papa, the issue is majority of our men of God were misled. Some too were not misled. Some were part of the plan. Because this National Cathedral idea, no, Ghana for be nima de kuruntra. Papa can be, any Papa Wisu can be. Government not funding National Cathedral. Now, my mention the basis for National Cathedral way, a compensation package for Christians to convince them to vote for a Muslim who is not qualified, and it's not because he's a Muslim. Vote for a liar who is not qualified to lead Ghanaians. The Christian Council, Peace Council, majority of the Christians here, they all told the president, and I'm going to say this, I don't care, that Ghana is at the crossroad where we don't need a Muslim president. And it is not because Bawumia is a Muslim, but it is because Bawumia has proven that he's not a legitimate Muslim because he lies too much. Now, time I'm making a statement, some of the men of God are no more a group say we support Akufo-Addo to bring Bawumia, even though we know Bawumia is a liar. There's something we can do for Christians, majority of them are Jimino, to accept Bawumia, even though they know. And Ghana has been a country a chair NPP way basono and a Sadianaba. We always voted. We never thought of the people, their background, and their tribe. So let's stay there. Just stick with the Fourth Republic, JJ Rawlings time coming. We have always voted. NPP they basically base every decision they make on tribe. Saoba, the opposite, NDC, they have made people from different tribes lead them. And I can mention names, Infantifor, Awunafor, and Cranfor. We have seen take bigger, higher positions out in Sribufor, in the NDC. But when it comes to the MPP, it is always like, I can name also the NPP. And a typical example, it's just MPP, normally tribalistic. And that is why they are struggling today to present Bawumia. Because in a normal day, nobody should be struggling to present Bawumia to Ghanaians. Because Ghanaians are Ghanaians first before they are Christians or Muslims. But the reason is this party started everything from tribe. Into today, that is why they are struggling to even present Bawumia. Apart from his lies, they are struggling with Bawumia being a northerner in the MPP. And but from 1992, Ghanaians voted based on what they feel and the government, what they think can do for them, the party. And to JJ Rawlings buy, who said JJ Rawlings vice, Akamo, Atamilsmo, the different Aka in Zmani, Atamilsmo, Yinabe who bit Atamils, Kufoba, who was his vice, Aliu Mahama. Omukomo primaries, you saw what they did to Aliu Mahama. We heard words, the unprintable words that they used against Aliu Mahama, or a 10-year boy, they cannot make him lead. So that tribal thing started, it was enshrined in the NPP, and it's still enshrined in it. And they buy a nimana a yeko for koye Aliu Mahama koye in kofo e gu Aliu Mahama ni mase adentra or 10 and a atamels by a vice president 10. So if you check very well the two parties, one has been a party. It does not matter if it is your turn and they think you are competent, they give you the job. The MPP will today even struggle to get a Fanti to lead it. Yes. The NPP, which I belong to today, they will struggle to get a Fanti to lead the NPP. Because ya come for and ya sante for infant for ya kwasia for. So when you check the two parties, it be a very liberal, it be a very open-minded, it be a socialist who adapt and accept everybody. Will the NPP ever sit and say let a Fanti lead it? Never. NPP would never say we need an ever to lead it. Never. NPP will never agree and say 10 in the omonim. But the other party can allow a Fanti to lead it. It can allow an Ewe. It can allow a Northerner. It can allow any tribe because they are open-minded, liberal. They understand the people's problems. It is not about their tribe. So, National Cathedral, it was just to put up an edifice to compensate criminal Christians who are leading their flock. Into Omunamuma Akufo-Addo, that meant idea, build some monuments to represent, to say, Bawumia was part of this idea and that the Christians should accept it. And yet something from the hearts of men. And I say, Onyankopon Aodeni, it is the plan and orchestration of greedy men of God. And so badly, Papa Duncan Williams fell for that. Some very credible leaders, religious leaders, fell for that. Almost starting on the good plane. Nobody is going to pay from the government for coffers, and we all accepted. As some of them be genuinely followed this because they thought Akufo-Addo was the truth. Akufo-Addo is the liar. And the majority of them, they have lost credibility. They weep in their rooms. They feel pain. Go back and check. The serious men of God, have you heard anybody speak on it in public? They have learned their lessons. They know this man is an imposter. This party, these people, they are building lies. Cathedral is a hub of lies. It is built from lies. And into you people don't know. Wait, sit back, check the dynamics. And the MPP, MPP belong to everybody, not a Kamfong. We can make that happen. They are young, intelligent Ghanaians. NPP because this is the package for Ghana, not the package for a tribe or a group. And that is what the NPP is lacking today. And anybody from any tribe in Ghana can join the NDC and become the flag bearer. Anybody, no matter your tribe. Not anyone can join the NPP and lead the NPP. You need to have a certain kind of blood in you to lead. And that is dangerous. And that is why we are here today. Tribe ebeku NPP. Tribe begu party no. Monja ma ye young men na yetu kwa yenim nyansa. Ye selective no. Na yen kano krenche mpenifo. Na yenje party no. Ni yen recalibrate party for 12 years. Bring it back and let the people accept it. NPP is not attractive to anybody. Because today we need part 10. NPP for you can say on the fact, say 9 I can 4. And that's not how you build a political party. Let's move forward. And Apiazi. Apiazi. You see the Apiazi issue, no? John Jinapo. First question. Where's the time? First question. The question is, tell us, in Conforno, police report investigations in the way, Ebesinde, Joyce Aye, Sir Joyce Aye, one committee, 13 member, Obiaso onka eye apiati investigations, no, and say, hey, Jimmy O. Apiazi hinene to o, wadani Jimmy, Ombusa say, investigations no way, wadani o chin. Or he onim nyansa or born and call for no. Why is he not speaking? Say, I need the investigations out. Or he not done move. And then the crop for also here respect if you remember ho. Ukrom for obieku almost and chain. Or to we friend to my dim kwasiasam. Now why are you a king? Why are you a chief? Why are you a leader? You are corrupt. Or some pamo cra free ho. There are queen mothers ewa eye apiati. Omunyina ya jom. Yawa himfo kese watakura the western region o ma din na ede na ensini enje Ghana free these kind of things on hini bia ntumi ba abonten ka say we need to see the police report nipa na ewu o ma yedi omso no o ma yemboa obi aye din edanfo bi no mo so ende abugina poka chem say 42.5 million cannot build apiati say 42 million Ghana entumi see apiati matumasum especially the leaders of a party, especially the leaders almost say your opinion leader Jimmy ask for the investigation report and you bit to fighting for the lives we have lost. Nipeu abujina pojun send ba wu apiati and kojina kan kwa same way. Also 42 million cannot even build it. So it is technically, or they are technically telling you they have no plans to build a party. They need 100 billion before they can build it. Into 42 now that or don't think it is going to do anything for you. Na me nkasa me hini na ohene no entumi defend me a emfa so ohene no so ne den me hini na ohene no asem to me a atunkruma a ohene no entumi nkasa no na emfa so ben sen. We have elected a young man we thought so Nyansa Abujinapo is the worst. Asamoah Abujinapo or you corrupt than anything. No kra me time hu na because this guy has proven say sebio or you nipa bia he does not care about anything. Wadani political fool and a MPP for a chimsakawa for a using this because you are a human being. Ghana for kwara you see omo nipa omu ye here for, and you are still insisting you don't want to show we the people yet the investigation. Are you crazy, my friend? Where Jimmy? Who are you? MPP nibeko ebekawu. What's I telling you? I'm telling you. And then the Americans say these people are corrupt. And they are so corrupt to the point say, say last week, Mika Chiramo, Oko a year, Kentampo South. Abujina po a Yui, or the year could di a year MP or Kentampo South. Now, MDC for the NIM, and they are helping. Last week, my boss, Madam Lordina Mahama Diwa, me boni Diwa. What has Madam Lordina Mahama done about that? That seat, you have 99% share in that seat. Or you people have 99% share in that seat. When I say you have 99% share, the majority of the people, Kentampo South, they look up to you what you people want, because majority of development, NDC for they call Kentampo South, and we know, because Kentampo North, criminal also MP, that is the guy who is fueling this nonsense. And young men and women in Kentampo South, to me frame. I can go into my inbox and show you messages from there, Kevin. It is clear, it is there. In Penfono are helping the MPP to take this seat. Let me go in my inbox. Some young man took pictures of Abujinapo Yere, Eba Kromho, and was starting a campaign. Someone Abujinapo, Mumbusa Lodina, why is she quiet about it? She's not interested in that seat. She doesn't want the NDC to win. She does not want the Nikuno person the president. So is she also in support of Abujinapo giving that seat to his wife? It's a simple question. Because you had an MP. You had a first-time MP. And that first-time MP, everybody refused to support the MP. First time MP so onko and okoena mo support ya me too no. What? So why do you need power? Let me show you pictures of Samuel Abujinapo Yere. Where are they? Did I send them? Oh, me inbox mo mami chamo. We don't do things like that. I am for more munyina. So at the end of the day, why should a young man walk in Kentampo South and say, I have to commit and fight for the NDC to win that seat, get more numbers for Mahama and for Mahama to win elections? Because Mahama irene krampona, nema mi free or free krobo house and papa no. She does not care. Initially, she used to care so much. What has happened? Because first time MPs make mistakes. And that first time MP who was there did not say Wanye Juma. You know it, you see it. You people at Kentampo South, you see it every day. And they are there, and Abujinapo Yereba, this is it. Samuel Abujinapo is taking money to take that seat. And Melodina, you know. Ohinia, you know. The Queen Mothers, you know. And you are supporting. Now, the child say NDC Simbra Power, who is going to put their blood on the line for NDC to come power, for your husbands and your family members to be rich. We are not going to consider and sit back and watch this comedy. Where on Kentampo South, Abujinapo Yere ni Samuel Abujinapo Yere. De ne koko chechi a ahemfo. They actually have a static campaign on the ground. That's why my question goes to the creme de la creme. Last killer no Kentampo South, say seat, Lordina Mahama. Haven't you seen what is happening there? Or you are happy that seat NDC will lose it? Or because maybe you don't like maybe NDC candidates no more, and these are questions, legitimate questions. She went to the place. You people cannot fight your own. NDP for years, NDP for years, and come ha. Most are the seat in sama MPP for Kentampo South. Monko check a project upon project. A first time MP. Say, you're saying. You're very saying, first time, I mean, first time MP. Last boy. Yes, Felicia AJ. First time MPO, you left her. Oba, how many women are MPs in the MPP, NDC? Moko kaino mekanjreme. You cannot protect the seats of the women. Jumro, that lady is fighting alone in court. NPP, you have neglected that woman. Sir, sitting a very difficult seat to win. It is not easy for somebody to go to Jumoro and win that seat for NDC. How many women do you have in parliament for NDC? How do you make the party attractive? You have Felicia J, one-time MP, first time. She might have made mistakes, but Masa, people learn from their mistakes. You have grabbed that seat, support her. Are you hurting me or are you hurting yourselves? It's exactly 5:50 p.m. here. It's definitely 9:50 in Ghana. After this short break, we will do the editorial of the day. You're still watching With All Due Respect extended version.
Into school and are making common sense arguments. I have a scripture for you tonight. Pay attention, it's going to come. But tonight we are going to establish, as we did before in our morning studios, that the National Cathedral will be built as a monument to Elohim so that our country will be saved. Because our country needs salvation. Can't you see? Africa needs salvation. And that salvation is going to come from God. That salvation is not going to come from economics. That salvation is not going to come from statistics. That salvation is not going to come from engineering. That salvation is not going to come from law. The and are making common sense arguments. I have a scripture for you tonight. Pay attention, it's going to come. But tonight we are going to establish, as we did before in our morning studios, that the National Cathedral will be built as a monument to Elohim so that our country will be saved. Because our country needs salvation. Can't you see? Africa needs salvation. And that salvation is going to come from God. That salvation is not going to come from economics. That salvation is not going to come from statistics. That salvation is not going to come from engineering. That salvation is not going to come from law. The salvation.
Somehow, I listened to Star Chat. And I realized that at the end of the show, there was a segment that was called the mystery question. The mystery question asked Mr. Paul Adom a certain thing. The question to Mr. Paul Adom is as follows. Take a listen to this segment and we will address the matters and I'll tell you everything around it.
And now, the mystery question.
And the mystery question is, Paul?
It says, who among these three is your favorite morning show host and why? It has Bernard Avler, it has Kojo Yankson, and it has Nia de Klerk. I will be a biased judge in the names that you've put across because Bernard Avler was a creation of something we put up at City FM, and we're essentially proud of him and the people who have come out of that training. So I'll be essentially biased towards Bernard. So you have to take Bernard out. If you take Bernard out, Robert Clark has been my good friend for a very long time. When I was in undergrad, I used to rely on his notes. He has one of the best handwritings that you can have. So I was very busy at Joy from all over the place, and I have to tell this story. And I know he might not like it, but I have to tell the story. So one day he called me up and said that, look, you're not here. There's an IA is an interim assessment. It's a test of a test, and I wasn't there. Political science. Said you're not here. There's an IA. And I said, wow, I can't come. I'm in a press conference. What can you do for me? He said, okay, I'll see what I can do for you. When the IA results came, he had done better than me. And you understand? I mean, the guy did two papers.
So he wrote a paper for you?
No, it's just ticking. He just
no, but he represented you.
Sort of, yes. And he had done better than me.
So, Ade Klerk did that for you.
Yeah, so I looked at that and said, but how did you do better than me? But Ade Klerk was a wonderful resource. You see, he's one of those that you can rely on when you are not at the lecture. And he can tell you exactly what happened at the lecture. And he has
so between Kojo Yankson and Ade Klerk,
Ade Klerk I'm biased. Ade Klerk I'm biased. So you have to give me another list so that I can be fair.
Star 103.5 FM.
So you heard for yourself the question about three morning show hosts. I must say that, I mean, being a small boy in the morning show area, I consider it a really humbling moment that my name will be mentioned together with Bernard Avler and Kojo Yankson. That's the truth. I only just came. I'm only 1 year old. But that's not the issue. The issue is that Mr. Paul Adom was asked who his favorite is among these three names. As you know, Mr. Paul Adom did not answer the question. By that, I mean he did not choose a favorite, and he gave reasons for it. Now, the important bit is that integrity is everything. Your name and your reputation is absolutely important. So when I heard Mr. Paul Adom telling a lie live on radio that I had done the criminal act of writing an exam for him, Paul Adom, whilst writing it for myself as well, and an IA is an interim assessment. And for the record, Mr. Paul Adom was my classmate for first degree. My first degree, I went to Legon in the year 1997 to 2000 for 3 years. In my time, if you did A-levels like I did, then as Paul Adom did, we went to the University of Ghana for undergraduate degree for 3 years. So Mr. Paul Adom and I were classmates at the University of Ghana for our first degree. I've known him since 1997. Again, we were both in the political science class. I must put it on record that in our time, we did not take questions and answers. In our time, we wrote essays. In our time, essay was the order of the day. IA, it was impossible to take. So when Mr. Paul Adom says that I take answers for him, he's wrong. When he is right is that he says I was a good resource for him. I was. I always prepare notes and things like that for many people, including Mr. Paul Adom. That was my stock in trade. And many people remember me for it. I'd always do that. I mean, Mr. Paul Adom went to the law faculty a year before me. And the reason is that I didn't go to the law faculty with my mates. I went to work at the Institute of Economic Affairs for a year. So Paul Adom, Kimati Kwenye, and etc., who were my mates for undergrad, became my seniors by a year. But of course, that's for the law school. But of course, I caught up with him at some point, and we became mates, and then I left him behind. Mr. Paul Adom continued to benefit from my munificence, because when he had to take a resit in industrial law, which is a 1-year program, I summarized the whole course in 4 foolscap pages for him, and then he did very well in that resit. So we have a certain relationship. But I would never, for the life of me, go and write an exam for somebody. I mean, it's an IA, for crying out loud. And as I'm saying, you cannot take. So why does Mr. Paul Adom say that I ticked for him and ticked for myself and got a higher grade and things? I can't understand how fanciful anybody can get that way. And I'm talking about this.
All right, you're still watching With All Due Respect extended version. This is Paul Adomotri's history. He's a liar. He has been a pathological liar from day one. And it hurts me when young Ghanaians from who say we are intellectuals, we are in Legon, we are in tech, we know English, we know grammar. Paul Adom is somebody you can rely on for truth or facts. And these are some of the things I want you to have in your head. Say Nipana or Jina Metro TV, Eyedede, Kasa Kasa, Edin Kwasi Asemu Jimmy Hono. He is not somebody who is credible. Paul has always been a liar. He has always been that hunting dog politicians use to go catch things that they believe they can control. Say Paul has always been a political hunting dog. Politicians use him to go catch what they think they can eat. When you hear Paul Adom rant back, do all those things on TV in the name of saving politicians, protecting his criminal MPP, you should not be amazed or shocked, because that is how he was built. Paul Adom typically was carved out of lies. Everything about his life is lies. And today I'll prove to you why Paul Adom is the most dangerous person we as a country have handed a mic to. He's a disease of a journalist in the first place. Paul does not care. He can make somebody rape his wife, look on, and tomorrow come sit on TV and say he wasn't there. That is the reason why Paul Adom today sleeps in different rooms. He never sleeps in the same room with his wife. Trust between himself and his wife is missing. This man is not a man any Ghanaian should take serious. A man who else can't, or whatever they call it, who believes that he is more intelligent even than himself, is a joker. Before I enter into today's editorial, me pesa Ghana 40 as you say, enye obi a oti TV so oti radio so e kasa ohye nkwasi asi bi enenim nyansa. We have seen people who have done everything possible to protect their integrity. We have seen people who have gone through the mill honestly to make people understand it's not about money. This man called Paul Adom has always been that political hunting dog. They use him, his foolishness. He's always looking at his stomach. He's not really looking at the things that would develop or help the other fellow on his left or on his right. Ladies and gentlemen, Togbe Afedi was a member of the Council of State for 4 years. Now, Obeye member, no, he took salaries, onya incentives. He served on so many boards. Togbe Afedi, at the end of his service, voluntary service to the people of Ghana, worked out as a gallant man who, at the end of the day, served this nation as an advisor to the government. At the end of the day, Abana etam sikasa odukoma Togbe Afedi. Say, even though ni tiawoka for the 4 years from 2017 to 2020, no, yasa tam sike be friend S Gracia, we are giving that money to you to go and enjoy. almost 4 billion old Ghana cedis. Togbe Afedi, the CEO of Asogli. He's a man who has built life. He's a man, as we speak, the government of Ghana, Edeneka, when it comes to power purchasing agreements and giving Ghana power. Togbe Afedi is not a young kid on the street. And people who have dealt with Togbe Afedi know, say he's a man of integrity. No politician in Ghana can stand on any platform to say, this man came to me for this. He has built his life. The credibility is intact. He is a traditional leader. So for Togbe Afedi to consider so many things and to tell the government that from what I'm seeing now, my conscience will never let me rest when I take this money. The other people can take it. I don't have any problem with it. And I'm never going to tell the government to say, Obiso Bejine S. Gracia Menfamano. But my Junimuno, I feel say when I take this money, I am doing some people in Ghana the service. Even though Sikano, I was the mameno, me feel say you are a bino, you can use that money to do other things. And I'm speaking for myself. I am not speaking for the other people. So as we speak, the other people, majority of them took their ex gratia. So the question here is, why should Paul Adomotre come on TV to come and insult Togbe Afedi? It started with Omahene Kojo Asante saying that Togbe Afedi is a propagandist. He is doing politics by rejecting ex gratia. And Ghana Mremuno, there is nowhere we have written say rejecting ex gratia is a crime. In the evening, Paul Adomotre, who is a political hunting dog, came on Metro TV to come and show the highest form of ignorance by asking some of the most ignorant questions on primetime TV. Now, after his comedy and foolishness on TV, Togbe Afedi took his time, his team released a statement. They made Paul Adomotre understand that every single thing that you said on your show yesterday, they have answers to it, and that you have to come with the proof. Now, when I sit on my platform to speak on issues, do scandals, there's one thing I always make sure I'm armed with, and those are the facts. Without the facts, when I come sit here and rant and say things about people, the most intelligent people or the ordinary intelligent person will look at me and say, you're a fool. We are not stupid. So if somebody comes on TV and says, Togbe Afedi, not okabod we hu, wa nyes meeting say, oko meeting say, na adia wo access to the government documents. Ona we the board chair of Ghana Airport. Ona we the PRO/information minister of the NPP government. You want to tell me you could not place a call to the house, the Council of State office to take the records to present on your show to make you look like a sane human being? That clearly told you or tells you, say, Togbe Afedi, what Paul did was basically to come and tarnish the image, the hard-earned image of a credible, intelligent, honest, patriotic gentleman. And why will somebody just do that? You ask yourself, bro, Jimmy, efuna odi echire, lack of respect for themselves. And I said they know they have failed in everything in life and that they want to try and do what? Make everybody look like a failure. Because a hunting dog for a politician will always find something that is dirty to present to that politician as something worth, in fact, keeping. And that is what Paul Adomotre did yesterday. As a political hunting dog, he went out there, looked for pieces of trash to come present to his paymasters as valuable items. Let us read the letter Togbe Afedi sent out yesterday. And in the same letter, or said the questions to be Babontine, and we expect Paul Adomotre, that political hunting dog, to respond to these questions. This is what the office of Togbe Afedi released yesterday. Now, when you see this, come out. Okay, so that's it. Let me take this picture off. All right, let me take this one too off. I'm sorry, I have. Yes, so this is what Togbe Afedi's office released. And when you read the letter, it was plain English, straightforward, precise. And I expect Paul Adomotri, the political hunting dog, to come out and answer these questions. Now, after that, I will let Ghanaians know who Paul Adomotri is. Paul is a liar. Paul is a sycophant. Paul can kill. I say Paul can look on for people to rape his wife. The next day, he will sit on TV and say, I was at the gym. That's how dangerous that guy is. And I'll prove to you tonight why Paul said, pick it. Even when you're going to the washroom, take it with you. Paul is dangerous. Paul is a disease. Now, this is what Togbe Afedi released from his office after Paul Adomotri deliberately tried to soil his image. Some people are saying it's not large enough. That's why I am going to read it for you to also follow. This is what is in the letter. What is what's in the letter? My reference number is AS25 volume 5/46. Reference number blah blah. Asogli State Council press release. Paul Adomotri lied. It's straightforward. Our attention has been drawn to comments and allegations made by one Paul Adomotri in his Good Evening Ghana program on Metro TV on June 7th. 2022, during his discussion of Togbe Afedi's rejection of ex gratia payment made to him. We ordinarily would not respond to comments from Paul Adomotri, knowing who he is. But while we ponder a more suitable reaction, specific allegations he made cannot be ignored. 1. The numbers Paul Adomotri presented on Togbe attendance at meetings of the Council of State are both incorrect and misleading, and are disingenuous attempts to discredit Togbe's performance at the council. We challenge him to provide the council's attendance register from which he compiled his numbers for all to know the truth. So Togbe Afedi is opening himself up. He's challenging you to bring that attendance book to prove to the world and Ghana, say, Togbe Afedi did not go for meetings. Remember when Togbe was clarifying, he serves on different committees. So if Togbe Afedi is not sitting in this committee, obviously he might be sitting in another committee. So his absence here is because of his presence there. And Paul has to get that in his head. Now, the second one is this. The council had 3 committees, one of which Togbe chaired, the Economy and Special Development Initiative Committee, and Togbe had an excellent plenary meeting attendance record. Togbe did not take a loan from government. SG Bank offered commercial loans to council members, which Togbe had fully repaid. Paul Adomotri said, Togbe Afedi akwaje a buying loan, and Togbe Afedi has come out to say clearly he never took a loan from the government, and that the loans were given by SG Bank, and even with that he has paid it fully. But Paul was on TV lying about things. And remember, he never came on his platform with any document. And then they be a Ghana for young men and women. Don't let these people deceive you. They are political hunting dogs. They are feeding their stomachs. They are feeding their ego. They are feeding their lifestyle. Whether you die, they will serve you poison for you to die, for them to live. Into Saosha Endra drama no be ni, he could not bring one document to say this is what I'm showing to you people, and this is what Togbe had done. He never did it. He just came there to malign somebody. Onim said that person sometime back was his spine. And I'll show you. Me say he deliberately came to lie, to destroy a man. Sometime back he was Paul Adomotre's spine. Four, Togbe did not say that ex gratia payments were illegal. He believes part-time work by our senior citizens should not merit ex gratia payment by our poor country. And such statement is not clear. Togbe's first statement or they clarify the reason why he did not accept the ex gratia. 5. Finally, Togbe rejection of ex gratia payment is not a partisan political matter. Andra Yehudiana Paul Adomotre and say anka asema Paul Adomotre can on hini biya anka ofri eye akamema anka Paul Adomotre will never use the kind of words he used against Togbe yesterday. With all due respect to chiefs in Ghana, about 99% of the chiefs in Ghana, what Togbe Afedi has achieved, they haven't. As we speak, as a nation, we are owing this man. He is genuinely giving us power. If today Togbe Afedi says he's taking Ghana to court to take everything Ghana owes, we will shut some of our power down. So these are patriots. These are people who have decided, even though they are going to lose, for the sake of Ghana, they will still make sure the Ghana machine still runs. So why would a man who cannot sleep in the same room with his wife come on TV without any facts to deliberately make it look like Togbe is doing politics, to make it look like Togbe is against the government? This is a presenter Otikrumha. Yaba Bekas a 25 million Ghana cedis the Question National Cathedral. He never spoke on it. This is a presenter in Ghana. Yakache a year the government to come and account for COVID-19 mania. Yedema Ghana for he hasn't spoken on it. But this same political hunting dog wants to go after Togbe, who was once his spine. Now let me show you people something. You see this guy Paul Adomotre, Why adie bi o Ghana ma o ye Ghana ni a also start to throw Paul now throw MPP aban no. That is why they are keeping him around. Paul is like a KVIP fly. Every place he sits, he leaves a gem. Me say, Paul, he is like a KVIP fly. Baby a obesi bia no oja ne ho nka ewo ho. And o say ja yare oja some discomfort, because deep down he has been a failure from day one, and everybody knows what has happened to him in the law school. His level of intellectualism, his IQ does not reach there. Sometimes you see him on TV fool around, you sit there and say, are you okay? Now I'm in Chama DB. Why people like Paul, there are many of them in the NPP. And remember, Paul Adomotre is the Go PRO for the Attorney General. He is his media resource person. So who's a Godfrey Dami ye bibia na ye to be go media anymore. The Attorney General is paying Paul for that. So Paul is not somebody any reasonable, rational Ghanaian should sit and say, I am listening to. Do you know what is dangerous about what Paul did yesterday? I'm in trouble. I want to ask Paul Adomotre one question before I move forward. Paul Adomotre, when you enter laws or started say Oko Law School, no, who paid your fees? Do you know Togbe Afedi paid Paul Adomotre's law school fees? I want Paul Adomotre to come on TV and say, Togbe never paid any of his fees in Ghana Law School. I want him to come tomorrow, whenever he comes on TV, say, Ombekanche Ghana for say, Togbe Afedi never took a dime from his own money to take care of him. Time or call law school. Never. he should stand on TV and say that. Now, who is Eric Buedu? Eric Buedu was the link between you and Togbe Afedi. He was the person who stood in for Togbe to pay your fees in school. I want you to wear the same suit and come and say, nothing of that sort happened in your life. Those monies were paid at Barclays Bank, High Street. That is where you went to take the money. I want you to come out and say it never happened. That's why I'm asking, do you know Eric Buedu? Because he's your link man. Togbe took care of you in school. Me ma bank no send be the receipt obama answer na me show receipt you understand. And yet Barclays Bank High Street, that is where they were paying your school fees. Togbe Afediwea was the one paying your fees. Now my mention my dear Bakubia Emma Paul, you dangerous guy. Nobody should take that guy serious. Or a demon or a dangerous. It's an ungrateful disease of a fly. And I catch them over and over. Now see this. You see this wedding? Paul Adom wedding. And this is his wedding picture. I'm going to put this on the screen. Now I'm Paul Ochna, whenever he comes on TV, that Kevin Taylor said this. Share it. That is it true or false? See this. You see this car? This is Paul Adom Oche's wedding car. Togbe Afedi borrowed Paul this car. Togbe Afedi gave Paul Adom Oche his 7 series for his wedding. So this guy doing this, Entina Utio mom say he's following his stomach. He's a dangerous guy. Mr. Mushama said this car GR2673Q. This was the car Paul at the end of the wedding. He went to Togbe Afedi. Togbe borrowed this car. On the man. This is Togbe's BMW 7 Series. Paul your wedding. This is the car he drove in. He should come on national television and say it never happened. I would have said a lot of things against this soul, but after I checked and the things I have, I'm looking at, it's not worth it. The only thing I can tell young Ghanaians, young people watching me, some people are demons. They are dangerous. Paul and Kanokre. If you're young Ghanaian listening to me, these are not the people to listen to if you want this nation. He's just working for the MPP. He will kill. Me say Paul can walk into his room, see somebody raping his wife. The next day he will sit on TV and say he was in the gym. That is why he doesn't sleep in the same room with his wife. So you need to be careful. The kind of people we the young ones are listening to. Me say Mushiana. Ask him, said this car or the end wedding and why no kwaje one ho. But he sits on TV today because of politics to denigrate a man who fed him like a chicken. A man who fed him like a dog. Why? Because or your MPP ni. I have more on Paul Adom Oche, but I want his response. Namachira na DB. Say he's somebody or the perfect. You are forcing people to show videos and pictures. You'll be shocked. I've given him this. The man who borrowed you a car to sit in, pee in yourself, pee on yourself to act as if you were a big man. On your wedding day, this is the car he gave you. You were a piece of shit, my friend. You are an ungrateful shit. There are different kinds of shit. You are the lowest ungrateful shit anyone can come across. What were you thinking of? What was your plan? What was your end game? To destroy the man? Because you are an MPP, you are with a Kufuado, you are a fool. When power changes, you'll be a slave. You cannot sleep in your own house. Wait, Jimmy. I would have charged on you, but after what I have, the stuff I have, unim die ba anka we jai Jimmy no. Me say intentionally na me we me no actually me say Togbe na share go school, time all school. He was paying your fees, Barclays High Street and our fees nifa. And then do you know Eric Boedu? Do you know Eric Boedu? You know him. You same person Togbe borrowed you his 7 series to have that your concert wedding. Togbe car now there. Today, what are you trying to do? When did it ever become a crime if you reject salary or reject ex gratia? That is the basic question everyone needs to be asking. Let's say all that Paul said was right. Let's say in Cholo, is it a crime for the man to reject the ex gratia? Those are the questions, or this is the question every Ghanaian should be asking. Let's say the Paul can't offer fact and it is true. But is it a crime for Togbe to say I don't need the money? Does it make him an MPP, NDC flag bearer? You are a fool, Paul. Very stupid. I say you are a disease of a shit. You are lower than shit. You are ungrateful. And this is just part 1. I'm going to expose you. It hurts me that this next one I'm going to do is going to affect your wife. But I have to do it because you are deceiving millions of people. It hurts me. And she's an innocent, pretty woman. But you need to get this. Because it's about you. It's very, very important. All right. Thank you very much. After this short break, I'll pick phone calls. You're still watching With All Due Respect extended version.
Lord, prepare me to be sent in warring, trying, trolling, trying to with come given. I have in warring, I only for imitate. Prepare me to be sent in warring, trying, trolling, trying to with come given. I have in warring, I only for imitate.
All right, thank you very much for staying. Let me pick a few calls and end today's show. Hello, caller. Go ahead, caller.
I'm
trying to get my headphones on. Yes, Odekasa.
Namia Sunji and count and some protect you. Nankupan Kasa and protect you. Oh, Debia and one Kasa obey witness, ma'am. Sa journalists, we know more Ghana, where Poladumo to Kukuba Kuni, Kwam Sefa Kaimu. Oh, said Debia Nami Catro. And Sana, dear Betty, Omako, sa coffee shop, Yamafu, Omako Tinasu. Edwin who idea omu di beba otina ene me new kasa omu akotina se de omu di beba otina na confuse Ghanaians omu aye dada enti nyame na ebobo mpa e se onko omu baku na Ghana enya ye because nipa wu ye wedding osa chew ka ene enu na odidi na atem wu ye nipa ben.
Thank you, Zako. Thank you for the call. Hello, caller. Hello. Yes, go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, Pajokasa.
Oh, Kevin. Yami sure. And I'm a moha boom. Mankasa. And the Menyoka say, and the mama menyan konosaya voice message must send out to or ainado. And the pay the mada and Mensan counter. But Yami sure.
Thank you. All right. Thank you very much for the call. Let me pick another call here. That's it. No. Okay. Hello.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Pachokasa.
Good evening. Me the mic and Fefi Odomi region. You Kevin and Befe Michel. In fact, we share concerning to be sika issues so-called journalists. Edi omo ho efrefre mu na eya na eya mobo. wahu honorable Asedun Katia can say me say where Jimmy and found to work school and people with Jimmy. Now, you were on my and I say on my niska. Into the ordinary Ghanaian okita 100 cedis crowd the for phones no. See a gene tax. Once it's a statutory DSA and they are come penny back. Penny nam singing say when it munti. When you say on mine baby I want you one him. All this kind of come a ben back. Now obi to say I for la do much flower kaka kura on to magana no. Or boy a cow so. Such a person can you to me Ajina Mike nim kese tia sa pepe yi e beni sei na se wote nchen a na wabisa won se san kromfo yi bi no e den pa no mu hia wasase so Kevin dem ni wo kese yi political show bia e wo local radio station ya yini nyina fi so ye ma wo kwan po ma won kasa bibi concerning politics Paula Duma chiri no mu sei no mo pese yenti o mo sa de chia Sadi besa yenti omune yamfa nkoda. Sani pay bi elidi a lot of people omuno mu control system no. Na wo ankasa flower mpoko tobre wantimi anto amma ya anye sika bi amfi o. Obi di ne sika anka ye di amma no. O se meme di amenje. Wo se ye wo den.
I'm sure. But that's a powerful call. Thank you. All right. Thank you for the call. Hello, caller.
Hello, Mr. Kevin.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Go ahead.
Vidasi, where is Stephen Quay? And now I'm number 12A.
12A, yeah. We see through bookie. Yeah.
Me bomode asu di me boshaso. Ba de ekumene say, me nam kroma na me share Facebook. Say ja community anti program. Na me tisu sa about can say 1 hour. Na me nkwa na me monitor Facebook. Na me say na we na me monitor the asameni. Amani ntima nkoso. Kevin me pa join na opeja program opeja some issue bi fa akola bia. We say dey nsa wo na ama police ni ba. You see, make it me nyame adoma me so mami like bia and I say mami like bia me sending documents emphasize police report o enkwala mienu senya breku the same thing bema yes ade no bema no I can say na asifie okwa na asifie na akontamu emba mu nketua mienu wate tiomase ama no ko pie I can say senya police station ama enu ti ekosenya hospital enra 6 June 2 years report ni na o me o report ni na o mo se kola mi enu o mu na o report
Shinsie
o me o se sia Shinsie 2 years e ka se sia di ni e ka che me se me nko hwe se papa no ho ana na me ba kan kire no e se so mo ko bia on be ko na papa na dwane me why papa na yire eto ade o police station opposite eto am papa ne yire no enyem papa ne ba bribia omso mu hu ne ye nti me ko hwe se papa no ho a na me ko ewe me be report ntrom me say report medical report and nti me sa kwa hospital
for send the bra uni me page na on Facebook no and I with all due respect page na on Facebook no call your inbox call your inbox let's send the message in the bra my team no they are responsive, they will take every document, they will reach out to you for a number can on throw and to ask you further details now. Me that's it. Thank you. I think sir I need to find one day na me story about inquiry ye and sake kan ma case no mommy parents they di chira obia hwinsie another ben Wednesday one shot na you be Saturday no chance Thursday you be case you be story e bie phone lines no ma amanfo akofo de omon sake kan omon ba e be sinde bibia nsiye no give me till tomorrow you be hwe said that is what we do you be bie phone lines no ma obia nkofo afre akamasam. Hello caller.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Online is Kevin, well, I do much some person can be
about your casa.
The person can make money and can mammy quite me moody dear. And I mean, couldn't country because nipper saying is what's any people. and say share woman never be nipa who de ene unya nanka obeyi na firi ho sana pola do match pese o ka kire esen se sika na ohwe owi asimonti no ene ne yuro fi ne ho se ne camp o de ye wedding no wo hye saa de ne se de wo hye tukutu bi o de na ho so ye wedding kan o ko bi kan o ko ko se ne de wonya kan na ho do to mi kan do na edanani mu twen no.
But that's it. Yamishra, thank you. All right. And I think Mr. S, Mr. P, Mr. I, Ms. Q, you guys should get back to me on this matter. If you think it's a good topic to do tomorrow, I will be a phone lines. Now, my parents, Ghana for Omoaya police report, say the and Sakika Mumba, Dovsu, any idea, Ebesinde, Yan from Mumpo, Omabodia, Cheni Pom, yeah, Ebesinde. It's your better so China. That is what we would do. It will be lines. No, hello, caller.
Yeah, hello. Good evening, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Patrick Ben Fifitakwa. Hey, inti tadia ohinikasi we aye. Hey, nka in fact, you know the Kenya nka togbe eme president. Yenya nka togbe eme president. Na me say ade we Akufo-Addo ntimi anye. No ohinikasi we togbe etimi aye sa de kitikiti we amoman Ghana. Which means odwen Ghana ho. Odwen Ghana ho papa na me say papa we obi obeka adwen bone ana say obi obadwen ho adwen bone bia no ono ankasa no oni akon na obi dike akọ oni akon no omo mpe Ghana man yie na ade papa we yaye amo man Ghana na wa ono adwen Ghana ho wadwen Ghana ho na wo no po adwen mo kire wo no na bisi so radio so TV so kasa nkwa say we fa no
thank you very much. All right, thank you for the call. I'm in for another call. It's exactly 6:31. Okay. Hello, caller.
Yeah, good evening, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah. You see, now at this time we need a president who will be very radical. When he come, use some powers to arrest these people. We need to get these people out of the system. You see, what is going on? I'm saying Mahama is somebody who is so tame. He's not that vicious. If he become a president, he will just leave these people to fall. Look, we need a president who will come like this Ashimota forest land people share, to seize from them atomic, or the land they share over there, to destroy their things and take the land from them. Anywhere, cantonment land, everything. We need a radical president to take care of these people for us. What is going on? Look at this, Paul. What Paul is doing. Can Paul talk to Ashanti king like that, or any of other kings in the chiefs in this country? It can happen. So you yourself, I'm afraid, last time when you announced that your mother is from Tenu, you are from Ango Tenu. These people, what they will say is now when they are seeing your show, they will be insulting you. This is what they do because they insult us, we know. But you see, this time the others we condemn ourselves to the extent that we don't even care about what they do. We just take it somehow because we see intellectuals will never do that, but only the fools will continue to do that. Like you're saying, that Akan are the NPP. They don't want anybody to lead them. But you see, all this what we do, shouldn't sit down and say, hey, God will do, God will do. No, God will do. We need a radical person.
Kevin,
yes, sir, go ahead.
Kevin, Yamishra, Juma Suna, Juma, Tia, Obama, we are so my Ghana, but be a fan of Tuma Pasra. Kevin, your papa, you took a feather at dear Fefa, why, yeah, I was set record our my Ghana, not Bimuti say, journalists be more air baby I attacking. I have a way as if him, on my Ghana, no cracka asa. So we pull out the the pain obey nipa, and ne waba be nipa, and ne ya toma nitimito, and the one ya papa them, until se count some phone actually 8 pay for. Na can't say, Onkasha konkosi, na matum tonu kwamuda, na we are so.
That's it. I'm sure, Ramawan. Osi and can't share me, so wuti. Hello.
Yeah, Kevin, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Go ahead.
Kevin, yes. Yeah, Femi Abolo, mi Frefi Alaju. Kevin, adeɛ baako a ɛwɔ Ghana ha sisi a ne sɛ hwɛ apiati sɛm a wokan yi o. Wahwɛ dia minister ɛka 42 million ɛntumi ɛmbɔde apiati. In what reason? In what sense? Munhyɛ adeɛ ne bi ase ansɛ. Na mun start accommodate nkurɔfo ne sika no mu bɛgye egu ho ansa. What is the sense in need say 42 million and me body apieti. In what sense? Oh, nkolane di sika wie sika to the extent say sika bia no mu ni say sika kitwa. How can you say 42 million and me body? Moon start if baby, na yen ko baby.
Yeah.
What say you have to start from somewhere. Say mu body dine na accommodating nkrofo kakra do baby na enso obi atimi say enso.
That's right.
Because say sika ne ebetimi asidan bebre omo penahi omo penisika nahi omo peni bebre no mo atimi awi omo de afimu ansa na omo ahye adwuma ase anase den 42 million eyesika kitwa krono no nkola na bomisi asensu buachi any abuginapo me de ye mo musa position na meka che Ghana for say mo hwe san nkola yiye look at their positions they should say no mo wi asika de ko and so say
thank you
the money is there just
thank you very much hello caller.
Good evening, Mr.
Watara, who would you man?
I am a veteran London and the minu wow year in another one body and a pay baby.
Hey, it's the number and more London one country me.
Yeah, menino so who Facebook post a menino under the same flag.
It's the number and more every Ghana call London one country me.
No matter that catch a without Papa.
Nana. Hey, Nana Banamwa, who call London one country or call London.
Non catch us a without.
Ode kasa, minim de me. Nana? Go ahead.
Kevin, I'm not going to blame him. Sabi, unanka wenya appointment and kadia no be. Onu don koso sa enchencha wana fi onka uni se NPP omuntina power forever. Sabi, asam kakra me babeke ahimfo for no sabi me refi Ashanti radio me oboase. Me busha for ina oboase for. Bantanka otumfo anase bekwa hini anase ya friends for su hini anase
mampon hini proponent and exponent
anka sabi say friend is Adom oche kwase bet maka nkwase sama cheno oye amune ni nti hwe nkwase sama aka the whole Ghana you be no Oscar che togo otumfo asante hini ko ni skanje togo o peske ni o hini Oscar obi no Oscar cheno o ka asante memsi kan na boma omonto sa tegwe and the two of them kwasi asem when sabi when the papa dey see your friends say as gracious ticket on Pemunfa but ni be the way out to be continue TV station e kan kwasi asem na some Metro TV no to some of them you ho and the mo ja pola do mo chi no kike kan kwasi asem oh but ni be papa ya kwasi asem be no
all right Watara me da say Watara answer na be kono Mate Watara
no asem become a friend say AW friend say Africa for no muye jumo friend Kumasi to Accra no Saturday me flag me lusu here me lusu me for 510 NSS and committee do 9 something and sign on mobile to me ko do Accra me friend say be to jam me
Petro accept double say omo Petro no so a strategy Petro no a light ye juma no omo nyina omo to Petro Hey, now Watara answer na be kono. Nana ba no our first class and I say our sankwasi mu.
Hey, our first class.
Hey Nana ba. Photos hey Nana ba. What for first class? Okay, Watara, thank you very much. Me and my friend Nana. Thank you very much. Hey Nana ba. Hey Nana. Hello, caller.
Hello. Yeah, Kevin, good evening.
Good evening.
Kevin, unim pola rumo jiwahu. Nyami be tiani ka papa he say no krese togbi e man ka man de odi awe ye wedna he otra ka ma kan fan bofo. Ngu ni krom kumansi Ashanti regional of insu na wo ho no. Insu no nkono. Santo anu enkono. Se togbe manu ska na odi tiano school fees o yi ska le tiano manu ka yankopon kono ni jimi ni kwasi asem na mo ti video so amodi jimi na mo tribalism mi wa Ashanti region wo kumansi ti santasi e bra ye bre ye kwa ni nyira ye fu wedding kwa o ma be sisa latra e agun kwa no so o ma ngu so e na kwa no nsuo to na e watch ni nyira awe sika na mo se no omusoro amofri kumase akodu kuma nkran ho na o ma da ni jimifo Nyankopɔn tua ne ka.
That's it. Thank you very much. You are the Nyangu part to us. Hello, caller. Nevs. Yeah, go ahead.
You got next. Long time.
Hey. Watara send it. Nana bana picture first. Hey, Nana ba call London. One can't hear me.
Na say buga
Go ahead.
Echo me pede ochne ho I think there time
yeah,
we don't have to give a shit about anybody. Paul ne me power ya area girl.
Oh, okay.
I would domain, Kanesi Sports Complex, one fear adjacent to Ankara Cemetery. The yen is a bejana boy and he's ungrateful bastard. Sankane papa na mama will be uncle Tobia Fediho. Them MPP for boys and Sabi call, we have to nail it. It's trying to far what gun and a wama gun a baby maybe a wagering. Meaning baby a polyfee. But why should they General? It would also be here. Gay. But Mesro dead, them small girl on the side. Say
yeah, we will follow up. Yeah. Ochinano, we are going to do a show for the women to call. In man and Bema,
woman
issues, I call police station.
It's been going on. It's been going on for a long time. In confirm pedal beba out wabeka.
Yeah.
And just imagine that if no ringina, nasa sabi or withdraw from Benina na Bibia or big nature on to what the girl is doing.
Yeah.
Obu home now also I mean where I was at the age of 6, as I mentioned, I say, Obu home a good memory. That means your man will hunt her for the rest of her life. Intermestral, let's hit on that and then come back. Or to whatever expose war Paul Mpoto Fabra. Thank you very much.
Sure. Thank you very much. Okay. Hello, caller.
Good evening.
Good evening.
What can I say?
Bibi Aboko.
Watching from TK because of a chin trade group. Whether they are so be and one may who the airport Ghana man. And I said, in fact, one man should really papa. Therefore, I don't want you. In fact, I'm a man should be papa. Nipet me go be say apa Melissa Begina everybody aye. Then we the Mr. Pa we the Koswa natural Jumapana Ghana na body no more
Yamin Shaw. Thank you. That's it. All right. Okay. Mefa one last call and then I will end today's show. Say on joining Fonka Babies group now. In fact, let me put it here. Fonka Babies group on Facebook, on joining you need to join. There's going to be a surprise there, and you have to invite your friends to join Fonka Babies page on Facebook. It's the page of the moment. Me and me admin, me and me monitor BBR. We will be having our first congress very soon. Live video. You see me. I'll talk to every single individual. I won't join Fonka Babies on Facebook. Fonka Babies, invite your friends, join yourself. It's quite interesting there. Ghanaians are ready to speak truth. It does not matter. I don't know, but no facts, videos are there, and I'll be admin. And don't go anywhere. Me group where media. If you see the admin write anything, it is me. Fonka Babies, me. So you can go on your Facebook page right now, follow and invite friends to also follow Fonka Babies. Yeah, ma amene wo na Kuredo Ajma Rollins, your secretary, general secretary, any Abua Papon, a winner a friend Delano, onusu na show no, Kwamna Duncan Krantini Jimifo, onusu no Oshimina, and Manka Sankasa, Chief Director, Inspector General, Kwame Anwakon, aka Inspector Bediakon, Mankasa so na Mijina Hono. When you're a friend of Fonka Baby, join and invite friends. Hello, caller. You are my last caller.
Hello, Kelvin. Good evening. It's been a long time. A quick one. Paul, I don't want to talk about him, but my dad called from the Volta region last time. He's a retired teacher. And Otie program with me friends are retired. But unfortunately, but says critical issues, obey to me, from now I translate.
Okay. I think okay. Tell him say it's gonna happen. Sometimes I get carried away a little bit and see. Let's try to serve everybody. Why?
Mate, because he has been calling his friends to come around to listen to you. So it will program it to say sorry ma womo.
Easy. Catch up say I've taken their complaints and it will be worked on. Thank you very much for the call. And good evening to Auntie Monica, wherever you are. Happy Mother's Day for you, Auntie Monica, a very beautiful, brilliant woman. I really love you, Auntie Monica, and be strong. It's this you'll be added to me, Papa Efan Hudi inti been out to so be strong, and then I understand you have built a life. People envy you. You are very respectful woman. You are older than me, Bibri, but you show respect to every single individual. The first time I met you was at the demonstration, but Auntie Monica, consistently you have proven say you are somebody people can rely on. So don't listen to mad people, crackheads, and all that. Just be focused. And I'll personally give you a call. So it's one of those things. We love you, Auntie Monica. Have a wonderful night. Go and join Funka Babies, and then I'll be coming on online right now to talk to you guys on Funka Babies. No video, but I'll also be joining the conversation on Funka Baby platform. Thank you very much, family. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. It's always been a pleasure having you around. I say you are the producers of this show. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. You can donate to support the show on Cash App. It is KTWADR. On Cash App, it is KTWADR. You can donate through Cash App to sustain this platform. Also on PayPal, it is KTWADR on PayPal. And on Momo, MTN is 05588933032. 05588933032. Our new number, a Vodafone Cash, a year e-levy and takono, and no see 05028471184. 05028471184. Please try, donate. Also, if you want to be a monthly donor, and I say every month you want to donate something without worrying you are, you can be a Patreon donor, Patreon/WADR, or with all due respect, www.patreon, .com with all due respect page, you can just go in there and become a monthly donor. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. My producers are called The Ghost Team. It's been a wonderful journey. Tomorrow is Thursday. When it's Thursday, I don't normally work. Tomorrow we are working. I'm supposed to give tomorrow's time to a year Bobby Ansa, but we need to discuss this issue with people molesting young kids and all that. Omo etumi are reporting cases and they be seen there omo tishi enfri dovsu enfri Ghana police investigations paper kutomo. You can come on this platform and tell us your story. Ochina, I think I'll give you people lots and lots of time to call and also tell us about your story. We need to save the young ones, especially the girl child. Ladies and gentlemen, be good. Tell a brother to tell a brother that Kevin Taylor and the Ghost Team will be live tomorrow. I love you, and I know you guys love me back. Have a wonderful night. Be good, and good night. All right, I'm back. Don't go. I'm back. I think on Loud Silence TV, normally this doesn't happen. When the show ends. But I'm back. On Loud Silence TV, and I think right after my show, Avram Ben Moshe will be taking over from me. Avram Ben Moshe will be taking over from me on Loud Silence TV. Into where I will share Loud Silence TV, don't turn off your TV. I know, say, Anka, it's supposed to be a year at CNN and it take it over, and I say go straight to CNN, but it is looking like and there and I think Avram Ben Moshe will be taking over from me. Until here Loud Silence TV, don't change the channel. On Loud Silence TV, Avram Ben Moshe is coming up next. I think I was supposed to do this before signing out. Majority of the people are not online right now, but if Avram is listening to me, I got the message that Avram will be taking over on Loud Silence TV tonight. I just got a notice from the team. Say Avram Ben Moshe will be live on Loud Silence TV after my show. Inti wa Osha Mibiano, you can tell a friend, say, Avram Ben Moshe is going to take over on Laos Islands TV. Now, dear, totally, finally, I am walking away. Good night. Have a wonderful night.